Hello. Hello. Uh, I am increasingly shaved gears. Increasingly so. Welcome to Dr. Gears Presents The Dark World. Eventually, we are holding
Power word taco. I love it, Ninja.
We're hanging out just for the moment, waiting for Phantom to show up because I don't know about you, but large portion of life, especially as a male, but not exclusively, is waiting on thoughts. Anyway, very glad to have you here. Very, very glad to see everybody. We're gonna natter a little bit. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk shit about everything. Do a little recap. Do a little sponsoring. You know, I don't know.
I'll be back in 1 second. Yep.
All right, go.
Yep, Tierney's messing, yeah.
Go. I don't know. See if I care. I don't want you here anyway. Baka. Anyway.
You want me to go ahead and pay the bills?
Yeah, may as well. Why not? Limber up, take a moment, stretch.
Is a tanking stock portfolio giving you a serious case of the Black Mondays? Well, turn that frown upside down and make the smart investment in handmade resin dice from Libris Arcana, home of the dice subscription. Their resin sets retail for up to $25, but every month you can get a brand new one-of-a-kind set for $15.99. $15.99! $15.99 with free shipping in the U.S. That's nearly $10 off retail, and your first set is only $12.99. $12.99. Join the community of hardcore tabletop gamers who celebrate Dice Day with Libris Arcana every month. You can find the link in the channel's About tab or visit LibrisArcana.com. And your investment in Libris Arcana's handmade resin dice will never lose its value. Why would I lie to you? I'm only paid to say that.
I don't know. I'm okay. We very much appreciate Libris helping out. I didn't expect that, and that's my fault. I don't. It's grand. No, very much appreciate them. Again, if you know somebody or are yourself in some kind of business capacity and still exist, please, reach out to us. Let us know what's going on. We would very much like to speak with you, get something figured out. Again, have you ever dreamed of running a business and having access to tens of neats, sweaty, grasping, overly obsessive money? This is a means to do so. You get a sponsorship, they'll buy your stuff, probably. I don't know. It's possible. To do a thing.
Access to tens? Yes, definitely tens.
Yeah, tens. Tens of people. You know, and I'm just saying, as a business owner, as someone who could potentially provide a sponsorship, if autists do one thing, it's focus. I'm just saying.
Hyper even.
I mean,
Sometimes.
It's the one thing. If you can facilitate that one thing, they'll give you all their money. Look at Games Workshop. It's fine. Just saying. But no, we are hanging out. Hope all y'all having a good time. I'm sorry. I don't know if you heard that. My son is... It's funny. I always think of him as small until I see him in like proximity to other children. I realize he's a behemoth. And unfortunately, sometimes it sounds like he's not running down a hall. He's just sort of tumbling down it, like tumbleweed. And I just heard that go by. I'm like, okay. But anyway, it's a thing. Hope y'all are doing good. Hanging out, doing the do. It's been wild. We had... what was it? Just a few days ago, we had a high in the 60s. And it's supposed to snow now. At some point here.
Hooray, it's April.
Fucking April, Michigan. It's wild.
Meanwhile, in the ass crack of Utah, it's finally starting to get hot here, which... not a good thing.
No, I cannot.
Not a good thing when you live in the desert.
Yeah, that's the only thing is humidity kicks my ass. so bad. And the desert is kind of a good place to not have that, by its nature. Deserts tend to be a low humidity environment.
Yeah.
But God, I can't
Still,
imagine.
having 120-degree heat is not fun
No,
for an average
no,
summer.
no. Oh my God, I can't.
Mm.
If it gets much over 85, I'm like, oh. I'm just kind of sitting in a corner dying. I could not
Yeah,
imagine.
I'm just glad I have a job that's like inside. A
Oh God,
building
yeah.
instead
No,
of-
I couldn't
'cause
imagine.
last summer I was like fucking what's it called?
Oh, when you were out street walking,
Yeah.
doing door-to-door sales.
That's
Yeah,
not what it's
yeah.
called.
Well,
That's a
that's what we're gonna
completely
call it,
different thing.
okay? I don't know the technical term,
When he was a
but it was just
streetwalker
me.
last
I'm a
year.
streetwalker. I'm a street walking skinwalker. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, anyway. But it was like fucking 8 to 9 hours a day of going door to door, fucking trying to convince people to try out like this God, I can't even remember what the fuck I was trying to sell.
Something.
I was just trying to survive, dude.
Oh,
I didn't even like last the full 2 weeks
Oh,
training
hell no.
for it.
Oh God.
Like the day before the training was supposed to be, they were just like, "Hey, we don't really think you might be a good fit for this job. We think we're gonna have to let you go." And on one part, I'm like, "Oh God, I've lost another job." The other part, I'm thinking, "Thank fucking God,
Thank
I
fuck.
cannot stand this."
Fuck this shit. Fuck.
Yeah, Kelsey, exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh no! I have to go
Oh,
home.
no.
Oh
Oh,
no!
no.
I have to stay in the
Anyway.
AC all day.
Time.
Oh no.
God, that was I
no.
did it was credit card machines. Like portable credit card machines. They were trying to sell that shit door to door, and like we were broke, and I was trying to do this years ago. And man, I was driving out to Bumblefuck, and they were like, they said a lot of things. Oh, it's going to be certified. You're just going to go in. They've already shown an interest. Into bullshit.
Nope.
Bullshit.
It's
I
just
ended up at
to
some
businesses,
old,
right?
just fucking business. I ended up at some old dude's
Are you
house.
walking around neighborhoods knocking like, "Hey, it's time
No,
for you to get your credit card machine"?
Fucking Bumblefuck. I mean, there's some old dude who like ran a lathe out of his garage and probably had like a business number so he could order shit. I'm trying to sell him a fucking credit card machine in his living room. He's baffled. I'm baffled. No one knows what's going on. That was fucking wild. I did that for a couple of days and I'm like, nah, fucking
Yeah.
nah. And they're like, well, you could do this. And I'm
No.
like, nah, fuck
Nah.
off. Like, well, if you ever sell one,
Nah.
we'll still pay you for it. I'm like, I bet you fucking will. And
Nah.
God, and then it was a little while later, Kirby vacuum, baby. You ever get sucked into that shit? That's fun.
No, I got the rainbow though, and so I bought the rainbow
Mhm.
17 years ago.
Mhm.
Still works like a champ.
Okay, so here's the thing: Kirby vacuums are great. Don't get me wrong; they're amazing. Selling them, bit of a bitch, and they
Yeah.
give us this whole they give us this whole spiel, and I'm sitting there,
Bit of a bitch.
and it's man, it's like they're talking about how much money you can make and stuff. It's like, okay, it's commission, whatever. Fuck, I'll figure it out. So I go in and it's, man, this is like, it's not even strip mall's upscale.
Oh
This is like
no!
one of those,
Oh no.
Oh no.
where it's like
He didn't
check
even realize it.
cashing, liquor
Oh
store,
no!
bail bondsman, Kirby shop. And I'm like, So I come in there and they have like card tables set up. This is the sketchiest shit. I'm like, okay, let's take a look. I need money. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a look. I come in there, they give us a whole spiel and stuff, how much money you're gonna make, shit like that. Never mention how much. Just you're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's commission and stuff, but you can make a lot of money. I'm like,
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's after this goes, I said, okay, so you said during this thing that we'll make sure you get something. What is something? And while this person is trying to spin it as not a bad thing, the guy comes in talking about how one of the vans that they use is breaking down again. And they're just going to have to keep pouring oil in it and hope it doesn't smoke so the cops don't tow this one.
Nice.
I'm like, you know what, folks?
Fucking nice.
I'll see you. The funniest thing was last year, one of my idiot friends was going around. He says, yeah, no, I've been trying to, get some stuff going. I said, what do you got going on? He says, well, there's a spot down a couple towns over and stuff. selling Kirby vacuums. I'm like, dude, get over. Don't. Fuck. Listen
Run.
up.
Run.
Run fast. He's like, well, it seemed really cool. I'm like, don't, you fucker, don't. Just wild. Oh. But
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to
go
interrupt
ahead,
you.
please.
I was gonna say, in terms of what's going on in my life personally, mainly work, which shouldn't surprise anyone here.
There's worse problems to have. Not have.
Yeah. Almost out of debt.
Hey!
Good news. Almost pulled myself completely out of debt right now.
Fantastic.
Probably just a month or two left.
Woot.
Otherwise, been working on another audio project. Actually wrote the script for it, surprisingly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Which technically it was already written. It's another SCP video, but I put it into script format.
Yeah, no, it's
which would be my first time doing so.
Sort of an arrangement, so to speak.
Yeah.
You can have the same
adapted by.
Adapted by.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's when you
give like a little
music. It's called an arrangement.
Yeah. And to give like a little shameless self-promotion for it. Surprisingly, not an SCP Unredacted video. Who would have thought? No, it's actually
That's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
But...
Don't lie to the masses.
No, I'll lie as much as I want to, okay? That's my thing. That's my whole character arc.
It's my party, and I'll lie if I want.
Yeah. But no, it is with our current video editor by the moniker of Dr. Porridge at their YouTube channel, Negentropy Productions, which is going to be an adaptation of a metaphysician article. Not a Sarcasm one, an Allegado one. So
they have other stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can write more than one thing. Who knew?
Son of a bitch!
That's not a thing. Don't lie to people.
Go figure!
Yeah. Yeah, and surprisingly, I've
this
also
whole episode is propaganda.
Probably also found my calling as a casting director too, because I managed to get a couple other voice actors in it as well.
Bravo!
Nice.
That's
just
awesome.
Me.
That's very
nice.
Cool. Well, if you need someone to round out, I'm around. I guess I don't know.
I
mean, I'm round 2, but
But no, I what was it? Son of a Breach is a animation thing that I like to plug when I can, and I'm actually at the very least voicing the director because I thought that was pretty good. I apparently sound like a vaguely decrepit version of oh god damn it! I had the name 2 seconds ago. The old guy, the main guy from the first Jurassic Park. What's his name? The
like
Hammond.
In real life.
Hammond.
No, yeah, the
actor or the character. John Hammond.
The character.
I can't remember which Attenborough that was. It was David or Richard. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
I think it was Richard.
Yeah, but no, it was apparently sounded a bit like a decrepit version of that. I'm like, yes, this is fine.
Yes.
Plus, working on various kind of
spared no expense.
Very much so. But no, it's also again, you guys both do a little voice acting, if I remember right, a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's
a little bit.
Sometimes there's sounds and things you have to do for the bit. And one of the things, and I'm probably giving away a little bit, but why not? It's on the stream. It's why you come here for this content. I'm hoping to voice 106, the old man, because that's a bit. And there's like a lot of wheezing and kind of mumbling and this kind of like he's very this kind of like this sounding a bit like a decayed old guy.
So normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
I mean,
yourself.
In order to fuck you. Meanwhile, not being typecast. Fuck you. No, you have to kind of like try out like
RFK Jr. as SCP-106.
ah! Oh my god!
Oh,
No, you're laughing. That wouldn't be bad. I'm down for it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna shoot him an email. We'll see if he'll do it. Wouldn't that be well? Apparently, aside from the side, apparently someone invited Queen Elizabeth to their wedding as a joke because we do that periodically, and she fucking showed up.
Nice.
Like, these were rando,
I remember that.
Love it.
rando people, and she's like, "No, I'm not doing anything."
Yeah, love it.
Popped by. So shit. But no, like again, you gotta kind of warm up with stuff and try the kind of different wheezing and things like that. So I'm doing dishes, listening to music, like trying out different like crumbly wheezing voices and such. And my wife suddenly shouts my name. I'm like, what? She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just doing it. I'm doing a thing.
It's a bit.
What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, it's no.
I'm doing a bit.
Yeah,
Don't
when-
do that.
I'm doing a bit.
when I'm in my sketch writing class, we read each other's sketches,
Oh no.
and so when I get cast for characters,
Oh,
you know,
no.
Hey, you gotta
I'm
get- you
in it,
gotta get
man.
in.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
got to
get
give it everything. And so
Yeah.
I came up on break one
Oh
day,
no.
and my wife was like, "Are you guys reading sketches?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Okay, that's what I had to tell your daughter because she was worried about you." She was like,
Oh,
"Daddy, okay?"
Oh,
No. Oh
She's like,
God.
No,
Is
he's
Daddy okay?
he's just playing a character.
No, because you
Don't
gotta.
worry
It's like
about it."
no, it's you don't understand.
Is Daddy experiencing a psychotic break?
Not right now.
Not today. Maybe
Not
tomorrow.
today.
Surprisingly.
Right now.
Oh gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Ninja,
fun.
Ninja, I want to know what kind of camera you're using.
Hmm.
Ninja said I'm using a camera that costs more than my car. I want to know what this is.
Oh no.
Well, it depends on the camera and the car.
Yeah. Oh, FLIR cameras? Yeah, okay. Science
shit.
stuff. That makes sense.
Science.
I don't know what they're talking about.
There.
I don't know anything about cameras.
I know
It's
a
a
little bit.
long story short and super simplified. It's a heat camera.
Oh
They're-
gosh.
They are a touch spendy.
Not bad.
Just
A
just
touch. Just a touch spendy.
a touch spendy. Like they're not just heat. They're like I mean, depending on how the fidelity of them, sometimes they're crazy. Like I've seen people use those things to like tell the difference, like when people were inhaling and exhaling at a mile. And
Oh,
it's like
no.
that's wild. That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that's just the imaging you know about.
I know that's the thing. Like
That's just the imaging you know
God.
about.
that was the thing. As time has gone on, I heard a long time ago. This thing is as wild as shit is now. Like thing down in the skunk works and like R&D and in the military industrial complex is like 50 years ahead of shit.
Yeah.
And it's as time has gone on, it's like some bitch.
Yeah.
It seems to be the case.
I worked with a guy who got the Skunk Works invite, and and you have to. That's a tough decision, like because
that's like being promoted to the shadow realm.
Yeah,
like you don't
because work is different. Like you fly to work.
And you don't like that.
Work is an 18-hour day, and then you can't talk about anything.
No,
his dad had done that, and he was talking to his dad about it, and he was like, I got to decide, Dad. And his dad was like, okay, on the downside, it sucks. Life sucks.
Yep.
You're not going to see your family. Work is everything, and you can't talk about it. On the upside, we were working on things 50 years ago that you can't even imagine. Today.
Yeah, it's wild shit out there.
It's an endless wonder. It's a world of endless wonder.
All kind of
Yeah, but you can never talk about it to anybody
never.
ever, or they will fucking kill you.
You can't think about that shit. That's wild. What was it? Yeah, I've heard about shit like that. Too many rabbit holes not to be acquainted.
He decided not to do it. He decided.
It's probably. I mean, it's like the money's cool, the stuff is
Yeah.
cool, but it's like you have to be that person. Like you have to make that decision.
Yeah.
Where let's fun fact. I almost went into military intelligence. It was
Sounds
That's
about right.
that's an oxymoron.
Sounds about right.
well.
You would, wouldn't you?
Well, no, specifically because I was looking at the stuff and like everybody else whose life's falling apart and has no prospects. I looked at the military. I nothing against. I'm just saying.
This is truth. This
No,
is truth.
for chicks, the default is, well, I guess I'll be a stripper. For guys, it's I guess I'll join the military. It's
No, for chicks, it's I guess I'll marry this military guy.
it's the same.
That's
I said.
what it is. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
said.
I'll be
I
a
said
stripper.
I'm going to become a stripper.
Same thing.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you're right.
said.
Yeah. Gear should
But,
be a stripper. That's what I'm getting out of this. Is Gear should be a stripper.
Yeah,
Check.
and for the NBs, it's that you become a stripper in the military.
No,
Yeah.
it's morale.
That's the only logical third option.
Yeah.
Amazing
I don't hear any
morale.
other options here. I don't understand.
But no, I was actually getting into stuff, and they kind of went through. I didn't end up going in because right when I was really getting into it,
Stripping.
but no, no. Right when I was getting into through recruitment to the military with my clothes on, generally,
Most of
was-
the time.
most of the time, my wife got pregnant with my son, and it's like specifically the specific area of military intelligence I was looking to get into. They kind of dance around a little bit. I'm not saying that I would have been one of the guys in Guantanamo. I'm just saying if you were to put my job in a World War II movie, I'm not the good guy. I'm not. I wouldn't be the good guy.
I'm
That's
not
like
saying
really.
they would have put me in Guantanamo, but I'm also saying they might have put me in Guantanamo.
I'm just saying that if my job that they were interested in putting me in had been in a World War II movie, I'd be wearing Hugo Boss. Make of that what you
God.
will. But it's. And it was my son was coming in, and they were saying like it was a similar thing. They were saying like, listen, we're going to do this, but there's going to be a 10-month period shortly after you kind of get in and do the do, where you're going to basically be on the far side of the moon. Like you're not going to be able to interact with or do anything. I'm like, so
Yep.
like right when
And
my
all
son
the
is born.
things that could possibly happen to you,
Yeah.
they're going to put you through that,
Mhm,
and it's going to suck.
Gonna suck a little bit.
And that's one of the military across all the branches. That's actually one of the best kept secrets, is what they do to you in that
They
training.
gotta
because even the people who went through that training that don't agree with that training still won't talk about it. They still won't talk about it.
they gotta kind of know where you
Yeah.
stand, how it works.
Because
It seems.
You can't
Like-
go in there knowing what to expect.
And people people say hazing and shit like that. It's like no, that's not.
No, it's torture.
It's-
It's torture.
Well, yeah, it is, but it's also like, especially for certain, there is torture. There is some bullshit. Don't get me wrong, but it's also like
Are you talking? You're
There are
talking about the job that you were going to do, or what they do to you?
a little bit.
Yes.
A little bit, okay.
I've been a little involved in a
Yes.
couple different things, but no, the job specifically, was more like, again, sitting around and talking and stuff and going like talking about some heavy shit because I'm just a little bumblefuck kid from the country. I don't really care, and talking about heavy shit. Like, what relatives do you have that are alive? What are their connections? Where do they live? What do they do? Do they travel a lot?
Who is
they
your
have
daddy
enemies?
and what does he do?
I swear, like
This
heavy.
this is a security clearance questionnaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like major stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just like. Also, it's like, so first of all, going to be gone for 8 to 10 months, just
Mhm.
far side of the moon, and then periodically, like, okay, so here's the trade-off: you're going to be gone for weeks to months at a time, and then come back for days to weeks. But once you're back, until you go out again, nothing doing. You can be home. You don't have to worry about shit. You just live. And the money was really, really nice. And I sat down with my wife and we talked about it. And she's like, I really want you to be my husband and not a paycheck. I'm like,
Oh,
it's really bad.
Mm.
But I was just like, fuck, all right. And so it was really,
Fine.
that was really good money. But we, I am glad, it's because I mean, we ran the numbers. My son probably would have been about 1. So I would have met him possibly when he was first born, and then again when he was 1. It's like, fuck.
yep.
Bit of a thing. Well, this is the kind of fun filler arc content you come in for. Military
Phantom should
What
be
is
here
this
any second now.
conversation?
You want to do
Yeah.
recap?
Recap, I suppose. Few things. F the New Dawn and everybody in it. With fireworks and skywriting middle fingers. Because why wouldn't you?
I never saw any fan art from that.
We gotta give it time.
Yeah, guys, step
Come
the
on.
fuck up.
Come on. I'm sorry, I just have that immediate thing from the Simpsons movie of Homer going down in the quicksand, just doing the thing. Very much the thing. But got down into the depths. Found things to be interesting.
Could say that.
Would be a term that you could apply.
Could be a word.
That'd be a word. You could
That could be a word you might
That could be
use
a description.
for something.
Other words. The general intention, again, finding some way to get into the vaults of the New Dawn. Draven apparently has a plan of some type, working other angles. Pitched out, rocked and rolled with some orcs, and an ogre, or a half ogre at least.
Rolled some orcs.
That was a disaster. Traps
For
are still
them.
scary. Traps
Look
are
here.
indeed still scary.
Traps are always terrifying.
Tatter, something.
Tatter is
Moth to the flame.
PTSD. from
Moth
fucking
to
traps.
the tripwire.
Mm.
Just finding it. Did pretty good with the orcs, I believe. Actually had a weird situation where someone beat Caroline's AC. I didn't know what to do.
I don't know that could happen.
It's so rare that it happens.
It was a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen again.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last
Never.
time. First and last time for everything.
First and last time. But there was a brief that was wrapped up without too much issue, give or take. However, then the little secret door was checked out, which Filial shimmied into. Looks like some orcs trying to get the fuck out of here, either being directed by or working with or tangentially involved with a manticore. Because why fucking wouldn't they?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Seemed like something to do at the time.
Yeah, but also a fair bit of loot. Again, if you're going to escape, whatever the oubliette prison complex, it's good to take some goodies.
Yay!
Amongst the goodies,
Yay.
things
You
Tatter
have the
wants. It's a phantom.
It's me, so I'm late.
Turn out.
You are not forgiven.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
No,
Okay,
no,
I guess
sorry.
I'll go away forever.
Ah!
You're spiteful. Here, oh God! Oh no!
No.
Okay. No.
Oh,
That was a fake
no.
no. That was me doing that on purpose. Okay.
You
Very glad
magnificent
to have
thought.
you.
How dare you?
How did I?
Magnificent bitch!
Please
How
don't
dare
thank
you?
But yes, found some interesting stuff in the particular room. One of which Tatter is very fervently, rabidly.
She doesn't know about.
She doesn't know
Mhm.
about, but well, it's not Tatter so much as the ego of Tatter, so to speak. So to speak.
Very excited for this fight.
He's very excited. But indeed. So that I believe that was about where we were at.
Yeah.
Got
Cool.
So we're gonna shimmy down
Yeah,
this
get down the hole.
hole and
Get down the hole.
Getting in the hole.
Getting in a hole.
Yeah, sure, why not?
In the hole.
Generally a
hole.
goodish
In
time.
the hole.
Yeah, not Sam's first time getting in a hole, but whatever.
But
Fuck. Meanwhile, I am somewhat interested in Sigil. I don't know enough about it, but it's supposed to be like big 3D tabletop stuff.
ooh.
So it's the new hotness. I've heard
Is this a map?
it's like a map system. It's a virtual tabletop is the idea. Like you have minis and 3D stuff and blah blah blah. The thing is, I don't remember if it works.
Oh.
Because I heard about Sigil, unfortunately, in news reports of it being gutted and large parts of the people developing it shutting down. And I'm like, oh. And then very recently I saw it pop up on D&D Beyond, and I'm like, oh. Because they were saying they wanted to turn it like an actual like game, like a full virtual tabletop where you can do shit and such, and realize that's really hard to do. So it's just like a more gussied up map. That'd be cool. I'm gonna have to play with it. I just happened to see it
That'd be fun.
right now, so we'll see. But either way, still playing the world of imagination. Anyway,
when you said Sigil, I thought you meant like the setting, and I was like, oh wait, are we about to take on the Lady of Pain?
Oh shit! Wait, no, hang on, slow down. Fuck. I have only ever. Meanwhile, you think of that? I think Sigil. I think the Doom mod of all things, which is really good. I have only run Quake and Doom inspired or influenced campaign settings like 4 or 5 times. It works. Not much.
That's not that much. Yeah.
Just before I begin, I'm sorry. One more bit because I just think it's funny and on topic. Doom exists because George Romero's a fucking idiot. Well, no, it was you had a bunch of nerds, so they played D&D. And at one point, George Romero's character had an opportunity to either, save the world or get a dope-ass sword and let demons consume reality. Guess what he fucking picked?
Dope-ass sword.
Yeah, he fucking did.
Yeah, I would too.
At no point did anyone think this chuckle fuck was actually going to do that. They knew he was stupid, but not that stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So then they had to play out demons consuming reality, which sounded cool after a while, and that led to Doom. Believe it or not. So, fun fact.
All roads lead to Doom.
It really does. It really does. It was the Doom running on a pregnancy test. What the hell?
I love Doom. God,
What the hell?
Oh my god, that's
I'm just
right.
impressed. What's going on?
Oh,
anyway, you shimmy down. Again, it's not. It's a little bit cozy getting down that way. However, you do kind of spill out into the cavern. Now, again, the orcs appear to be relatively industrious on trying to get the living fuck out of here. Their relationship with the manticore is in question, but it's not actively eating them. So it has to be at least ambivalent, if not positive.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Before we shimmy,
yes.
I'd like to ritual cast Speak with Animals.
That would probably be.
I was gonna say the same thing.
We'll layer it in. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Get it in there.
I want to speak to a manticore. What the fuck?
Is there a place that someone could? So you remember that alarm spell I casted last time?
Mm-hmm.
Is there another direction anyone can come in that we might want to put down an alarm spell?
It's and again, it is a little mazy down here, but you, from what you can see of the map and what you've seen going around, There only appears to be one hall into this section, unless someone's tunneling. Which, I mean, if that's happening, you're fucked anyway. But there's really only one way to get down there. So I think I would say it would be okay. But again,
Okay, so we'll pretty much in a dead end.
yeah,
Okay.
you're kind of in a dead endish area, a cul-de-sac, as it were.
Okay.
So shimmy, 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 spill out again. It's fairly dim. There's a few torches illuminating things as the orcs work diligently. The Manticore is Big Kitty. People are working, therefore it's napping. However, it does become alert rather quickly. It kind of, it doesn't immediately lunge or do anything, but it does kind of open its eyes and look over in your direction, which is, I mean, yeah, that's
Gives us an "Are you mad?"
It just has
expression.
this moment of the fuck. It's like I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Like, can you
Uh,
can see me, right?
Like the orcs seem to be aware that the Manticore is up to something, but asking the Manticore's motives is not high on an orc's list of things to do today.
No.
So you do have a brief period of time before something occurs. Something is likely to occur very quickly, but you have a moment.
But everybody in the room is aware of us, or just the Manticore?
The Manticore seems to be the only one aware of you at this moment. Again, it's fairly dim, and most of them are focused on the part of the wall that they're chipping at. So again, it's seconds, but you do have a moment where the Manticore is just like, okay. But again, they're not known for being friendly, but you do have a moment as it goes, what? This is new.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to go first, Kelsey?
Go ahead.
All right. So just as a quick reminder before I do something, what exactly are we wanting to get from this thing?
Murder. Death.
The loot
Loot.
more than anything, but
Body parts.
I'm interested in a conversation with the Manticore before we start swinging away.
We can make an awful lot of money off of those Manticore parts.
Yeah, but Manticores are also not stupid.
That's what I'm just saying. Yeah.
And it could know something about this place that.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first, I want to, and the orcs still don't know that we're there, right?
Yeah, again, it'll be a few seconds. If you make any kind of, if you do
Like,
anything, they'll probably.
If it's kind of overseeing them digging, what are they digging for?
This is a good question because you would kind of assume, it being. Well, actually, let me do the thing real quick.
That's what I'm saying that to Sam.
Yeah.
If Sam's wanting to know, how to approach the Manticore, like that's what we should be curious about. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah. What is big?
Yeah. So, yeah, So with that, I kind of just I cast message and just kind of like use it to kind of like whisper that to the Manticore and just saying,
as a kind of
peace. We come in peace, for relatively for you. But what are they up to? What are they trying to find?
And for a few moments, get just a breath or two. The Manticore, again, Manticores are not dragons. They are two different things.
That's not a dragon.
Not that you'd fucking notice. There's some similar. It's again the Manticore just slowly opening the page in the depths of his mind. Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch.
I bet. I fucking bet. The confusion this poor fucking creature must have. It's you know the meme of what's the actress's name, but it's all the math over her looking really physically. That's the Manticore though. Trying to figure out what's happening at this moment.
However, the Manticore then responds, not in message, just speaking. Does the elf have speak with animals?
I mean, I do as well, but...
Well, that's different. Tell
Yeah.
me, do I look like an animal? And the orcs then wheel around. It's like, oh shit! There's...
And Sam's just like, responds like, I did not mean to offend. Personally, you are my first Manticore that I've spoken with.
The orcs are...
You learn something new every day.
Fuck. Somewhere down in Filio's heart. I hate this place. I hate all of this. But the orcs are aware of the situation. However, again, just generally in life, when something is a larger size category with you and it's on your side, they're leading. They kind of riff off of what they're doing, unless they're really stupid. Manticores aren't. So, and it's a little disturbing. Again, it proceeds to kind of get up in the kitty-ish capacity. That kind of lounging, stretching bit. The issue with this is this does make that fucking tail kind of jiggle a little bit. It's a lot. It's so much damage. They're so painful. They're so bad. Just kind of taking a moment. The orcs are obviously concerned, but they're kind of seeing what's going on at this point. Who the hell are you people?
Sam kind of takes the lead on this since they're already in conversation, and just says, well, first of all, you may call me Samael. We are just a humble group of adventurers that have been, how should I say, fucked over by a cult. And we are simply trying to find our way out.
Then something occurs that you don't like. Manticores look like people, the same way parrots can sound like people. You're fucking not. It smiles. It's a little bit of a smile, but that nothing lines up. That's
That's not how faces work.
no. There's
Uncanny Valley shit.
There's some predatory. That's not not good. It seems everyone's in the same boat these days, isn't it?
Cheshire cat ass fucking smile.
Yeah, it's just quietly, but Tatter, shut up.
And might I just say, you have a very lovely smile. Just putting that out there.
Flattery will get you absolutely everywhere. Unfortunately, there is a small problem. You're new. It's concerning, don't you know? Lots of mouths to feed. And that's not cool. You don't like it talking about food. That's just
Yes, I can certainly see the predicament. But if I may give a counterpoint, we are smaller in number to your merry band, and
Quality over quantity, dear.
yes. And on top of that, having 4 mouths would be better than the 5 you have there, wouldn't it?
And for a moment, you see him think. Now, we say him. I'm not going to presume a manticore's gender. It- you see a beard, you assume things. I don't know. I grew up in the 90s. Give me shit about it. Don't at me. Anyway. Don't clip this. This is not a short. Anyway.
God.
No. I'm sorry. You see it legitimately think. Like it's a moment, but it's kind of takes a moment. Oh, you raise a compelling argument, but there is one or two problems that stand outside your favor. Firstly, and this manticore looks and glares at Caroline. I am not fond of some of my more distant cousins. And more to the point, it proceeds to turn and look at Sam. And again, there's degrees. Sam's been looked at by some dangerous shit. Sam has some picadillos, some predilections. This is not goddamn one of them. You are not a part of this sub, and you're not becoming part of it. You do smell intoxicating. Roll for initiative.
I have been told.
No.
Oh, roll
Way
for
to
initiative.
go.
Okay.
Way to go! You're delicious.
Yes, you can get your dialogue, but we'll still roll for initiative all the same.
Yep.
12.
Yay.
Initiative. Let's go.
Jesus.
I got 14.
Yay! I got a rock.
Like a rock.
16.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
God.
the initiative trackers. I'm sorry, I'm so jazzed. They have this thing in the map thing where you can actually track like initiative and characters and stuff like that. And it has never worked right until right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Quick
anyone?
question.
Yes.
I know the last this time for once.
Was the manticore speaking common at any point?
Yes, he was speaking common through the
That whole
width and
time.
breadth of that whole time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
common.
no, that
I would
manticore was
assume
just
everyone
having
has
a
it. I'm
conversation with
sorry.
us in
I don't
regular
mean to-
common, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he was just talking to you guys. Big kitty. And let me. Okay, so does anyone? I know Caroline can switch. Does anyone want
Yes.
to switch initiatives?
I will switch with
Oh!
Caroline.
Volunteers as tribute.
Give Thick Kitty
What was
first initiative.
What was your score?
21.
21. Damn.
It's so nice. I don't want fan art of that process rendered in imagery. Sam just Caroline just manually squeezing Sam's initiative out with her thighs. Anyway.
I mean, you could.
And no one complained.
Nobody's complaining.
No one's saying
Like-
shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite of a problem.
And no one complained.
Absolutely no one complained.
Anything. No one, not a soul. Okay, so it goes. Caroline, Tatter, Orcs, Sam, Filial, Manticore. Because that motherfucker rolled an 11. I set him up nice, and he rolled like a bitch. Anyway,
Well,
Caroline. It's Manticore. It's bad. they're
alrighty.
not your friend.
So, move. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
So,
yeah, right here.
question is there a size limitation on your push?
There is, yes.
Okay. I don't
Bulk is
think
not
this
it.
is it, but I'm trying to remember. Like, I think it's the next category. You can't
Yes.
shove around. Okay. I think it's
The
just
next
one
category I
bigger
would.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. I was just thinking of that anyway.
Alright, and then I am going to go ahead and bonus action.
Okay.
What was it? It was... I think it was a level... Yeah, it was a level 1. So it would be... Where is that bitch? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine Fable.
Oh.
Concentration less spell.
Got it.
Does not use a concentration.
Got it.
Bonus action, until the spell ends, your attacks with weapons deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
Delicious.
Yep, so casting that.
Okay. There's a choir. I'm not saying there's kitten cherubs, but your fan art can be the way you want it. Anyway.
Yep.
Provide kitten cherubs for us.
Kitten cherubs would actually be really cute. Okay. And then she does a booming blade on the manticle.
Booming blade. All right.
Let's see if it hits.
Blade.
Does a 18 hit?
It does, as a matter of fact.
Alrighty, rolling damage.
Rolling.
Let's see. There is 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
There is... Let's see. If this could load faster and not bug like shit, that would be amazing.
It's 10 bludge.
10 bludge.
10 bludge.
Oh, one thing I did forget. Greater weapon fighting. I reroll all of my 1s and 2s. Well, not reroll. Just treat 1s and 2s as 3s.
Yes, they just are better.
Yes. And can I please roll this? Thank you.
Maybe.
Alright, that is 3 divine.
3 divine.
Radiant damage. And lastly, there is the booming blade itself. 5 thunder damage.
Jesus.
18 altogether.
18. Good lord.
And if this thing moves, 2d8 thunder.
Jesus gosh.
Effectively, what happens is she runs up and tries to go bowling for orcs.
Yeah.
With this hammer.
What? Hang on. I got. There's some orky things happening.
Yeah.
The Manticore, as one might imagine, is not pleased. Mm-hmm. It makes sounds. They don't sound good. It seems you could comfortably say grumpy. That would be very easy to say. Tatter, how would you like to deal with the situation?
I would like that Manticore to make an intelligence saving throw against 15 for where is it? Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh, I forgot you had that.
This thing's mega fucked.
I've got Tasha's whole fucking.
Oh god, that's right. Yeah,
it was Whip, Cauldron, everything.
That was int, right?
Yep. Intelligence of 15 saving throw. Let's see what happens.
God damn it. He's going to get it. Well, he got a 6, so...
Oh, he fucked. On the fail save, the target takes 3d6 damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, an action, or a bonus, and it only gets one of the 3. So let's roll that. You see why I saved my spell slow?
No, I never questioned it. It's just being on the receiving end of it sucks.
Where is this button? Here, let's do that button. 3d6. Give my computer a minute to catch up.
Yep. Absolutely.
Oh no. Okay, that's better than it was. That was almost 10 damage. It's only 9 damage. 9 damage.
Only 9 damage.
That could have been better. Yeah. That could have been
That's...
better. But
This guy's locked the fuck down.
reaction
Yeah, no,
until the
he's
end
not.
of
He's
next
not
turn.
even.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Next turn, a move, an action, or a bonus.
Jesus.
How do you like that, cousin?
Oh my. Saucy.
What was that spell, Tatter?
Right
Tasha's
now,
what?
no!
Tasha's mind whip.
Just quick little.
Most of Tasha's are wisdom saving throws.
Yeah,
But you can't do that with a manticore, so
No.
intelligence is the next best thing.
Yay. That's horrifying to watch. Again, Tatter tends to be maybe a touch more subtle with her casting. That's some shit. You ever seen someone put on a full face mask and then blow smoke through it?
Yeah.
It just kind of like leaks out of their head. It's that, but eldritch horror for several seconds before launching into the manticore's head holes. And then sounds would indicate that it would probably prefer that instead of the eldritch energies, it would prefer a live beehive. It might be painful.
Yep.
And it, again, manticore's evil, overtly, observably evil.
They're not nice people.
And he's having trouble. There's a lot of shuddering. He's still trying to glare at you, but one of his eyes is not going. It's the one he's got is really pissed off. The other, he's having a time. It's fine.
He's stuck there for a while now too.
He's gonna be for a minute. He's gonna be for a minute.
His face is gonna stick like that if he's not careful.
Now, to the orc's credit, it might be that they're trying to help the manticore. It might be that at no point they've considered the fact that someone could fucking body a manticore in the first round.
A fair assumption, to be honest.
There's a fair amount of things to be happening, but regardless, it seems like these poor orcish bastards, what the hell are you doing? Are making an effort to fuck shit up. They don't seem pleased. Don't snicker at me. Don't snicker at me. They're gonna try to make something happen. Make something happen, Captain. Well, the kitty just hit him really hard. The little bony girl seemed to hurt his feelings, so they're gonna go for the kitty. At least to start. Orc comes charging up to say hello. Hello in this meaning great accent.
Hello.
Little miffed. Yeah. Throwing a 15, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit. Of course it does. It's fine. He's swinging for the fences. God love him. Not for lack of trying.
I imagine it literally hits, but like there's just a huge clang.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of clang, and she's fairly tough. Orc B. Let me see something real quick. Excuse me.
Any like roll that's like a 10 or above, I imagine it does hit. It's just that it just doesn't get through.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't do. It doesn't do the do. Orc B. Gonna try and make something happen. Again, can't quite close because a manticore hit him in the fucking face. So
That's a thing.
gonna.
By the way, what happens when someone actually gets hit by a large entity like this?
It depends on a lot of things. You did a lot of damage, so I'm not giving you a bonus, but it can be there can be situations, and I've actually had it be a thing before, when bowling for shit can be really bad. I take it a bit what's cool. But also it's four-legged things are less likely to kind of be horrifying to have fall into than say like, you know, a giant falling over on someone. I let it slide this time because I felt like it. But
hell yeah.
I will nepotism ho. Gonna throw a javelin. Gonna throw it at Sam. Don't know why. Pretty fucking it's complex feelings. Throwing for 15.
Cool. Silvery Barbs.
And that's why it's a meme, folks. That's why it's a meme. It's a good spell. There's
really
nothing wrong with it. Oh, God. Let me try again. So that was a 15, and then we'll try it again because Silvery motherfucking Barbs. I'm not kidding. Not my fault. He rolled a 15 again.
Damn.
Not me. This isn't even for narrative shit. I was going to give it to you. Still, you make that orc question his life for a second. Legitimately, he does have a moment of self-doubt and then hucks it at you anyway. Incidentally, you can also provide an advantage to someone at the same time, if you so desire.
I'm probably just going to give it to myself.
There you go. Fair enough. That will last until you make a move within the next minute. But anyway. It does hit. It is a barbed. It's an orcish javelin. Shit not to get hit by. That's pretty high. However, doing a respectable 4 damage. Not the best. This is the second javelin, if I remember right. The last one, you just blew that guy's brain
dare
out.
to tear my clothes.
What is going on with people today?
God, I'm sorry. I have to kill him now.
That's just a thing. Orc B.
That's just how it works.
Orc B is fucked up and doesn't even know it yet.
It's not even like... Because, like, your clothes is also your flesh, right?
Yeah. So technically I am nude, but, like...
There's degrees. Sometimes you just can't get the quite... You know, it's like painting or sculpting. Sometimes you just can't get it right and you have to buy off the shelf. Sometimes the flesh...
Yeah, it's like not knowing whether you're looking at man nipples or female nipples.
No, you don't know. It's a thing.
Yeah. It's like...
You know, for people who care about that sort of thing. Anyway, javelin, filial, why not? See how you're doing. Orc pissed off. Decides to take a swing at you. Coming in on a 17. What is up with I need to throw more javelins at people. What the hell?
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Son of a bitch.
Beats.
There's ways to say that are correct and incorrect. Yours was incorrect. Anyway. Fucking hell. Let's see. Okay. You anything you want to do about it, or just deal with it?
Do it.
You know what? I will.
Yeah?
I will do something about that.
Okay.
Filthy bulbs.
Oh, get the hell out!
Oh, so you do it for filial, but not for me.
Ah!
Well, you already did it. I was going to, but
Wow. Okay. No. Mm-mm. Not hearing it.
Oh my god, it is reaction. Son of a bitch! Alright, fine. We'll see how it goes. Again, just wah and makes it doubt itself. Well, that makes it a 9.
there you go.
Yes! That bitch goes wide. Why is this the pattern? Someone fucking dots Sam and then misses Filial. What the hell? That's happened more than once. Anyway, kind of thunks in the that had pepper.
9 miss.
That would have been 7 damage. That had some pepper on it.
Damn.
Caroline, do you want to provide advantage to anyone?
Let's see. Just
I don't need it.
I'm gonna give it to Sam.
Sam.
Because
Sam already has it.
Yeah, I already gave it.
Oh, wait, yeah. So
I don't think it stacks. That would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be.
But no,
no.
Give it to yourself.
Yeah, sure.
A little self-love. Never. Anyway, it's fine.
I imagine just like Caroline just screams out like something like let's see, like I am pale death come to level politicians.
Jeez. Oh my god. Just
Yeah.
Orc D coming up for Caroline mainly because he can reach it.
Yes.
If
opposed
this was
to screaming kitty.
if this thing rolls shitty again, I'm just throwing javelins at everyone for the foreseeable future. Javelins are the way. Never mind. I swear to God. Great Axe,
Javelins are
11.
love. Javelins are life.
I don't know. 11 to hit. What the fuck?
11 to hit. It like
nothing doing.
It makes contact with Caroline's like it could make contact with Caroline's armor and then it's just like, well, nothing.
Bing, right off.
Orc E coming in hot. Filial. It's a straight line. I don't know. Javelin, apparently. 16. I don't think that does it?
Miss.
Miss. With
There you go.
Some heat on that boy. It's the worst thing is in my head. I don't see Filial like actually dodging. He's just kind of like slightly moving out of the way of shit. Just, anyway, I laughed anyway. Sam.
So
which orc was fucking with me?
Yeah. Now I'm just kind of.
I think it was B.
It was B. It was Orc B.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah. Hang on. Kind of thinking right here, measuring out.
See what he's in range for.
Okay. Yeah. So moving about 15 feet here, and then casting Arms of Hadar at 2nd level.
Jesus Christ.
So as a DC of 15
I
strength.
forgot you had that until this exact second. Anyway.
Nuke another encounter.
Jesus God. How big is the radius on that thing again? I can't remember.
10 feet.
Jesus. Oh my God.
So would hit Orc B, Orc C, and Orc E at least.
I think that gets D as well, I think.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Does it have a call out for avoiding allies?
I think it does. Does it?
Does it?
Does it?
You know what? If it does, I'm not sure if it does. I didn't see anything about it.
Oh shit! I can't remember.
I mean, Council spell is a spell for a reason, but like sometimes there is a call out.
Casting it either way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hitting 4 either way.
Yeah.
You could move up 1.
You know what?
It says nothing about hitting it.
Fuck it.
You'd also get the Manticore.
Hit 5 at once.
Hit every.
So yeah,
Everybody.
Arms of Hadar, Arms
Some
of
people
Hadar,
have
second
fireball.
level, strength DC of 15.
Footer. And it's localized on you, right? If I
Yeah.
remember right. Okay. Well. Oh. That's a situation. That's a problem. What's the strength save again? I'm gonna be a
15.
minute. 15. Oh, let's take a look. Orcs pretty strong. Pretty strong. They do have that for a bit. First orc. Oh man. Orc B. I don't know what's up with Orc B. Nat 20 for a 23.
This motherfucker.
I just
Wow.
not having you try to suck him into hentai and he is straight up no. Just no.
He's not into it.
He's
not for
not
everybody.
into it, and
alright.
you can't make him. Fuck you and your entire sub. What's the 15?
Audio.
Oh no.
Oh no! It wasn't even my fault that time. Was it 15?
It's always your fault.
Yeah.
19 orcs. They are few things. Beefy, one of them. Orc D, not to be confused with Chuck D. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, that's a problem. Orc D getting a 7.
Mm.
The intrusive thoughts. They got him. They got him.
There we go.
I mean, how bad could it be? It was that bad.
It was.
It was
that bad.
exactly that bad. Orc C. Let's
Or
take a
D
look.
going, what them tentacles do?
What them tentacles? Oh no! Orc C coming in with an 8. Also going.
Another
Well, it
one.
doesn't. Orc D doesn't look like
doesn't
he's.
look so bad.
It doesn't look so bad. Oh fuck!
I can take it.
I could. Oh
No,
god!
I can't. No, I can't.
No, we can't. No, we can't. The Manticore. I have to know. Like he's just barely there, but it's close
This poor
enough, and
bitch.
plus it's funny. Get out.
Oh no.
Got
No.
a 9. Come on!
Wow.
Tentacle into the Manicore's ear and like
Come
wiggles it around.
on.
Wet Willie,
No.
Wet Willie.
Yeah.
So for some reason,
Stop
being
hitting
at the
yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
But,
Ugh.
pops
You
him on the
remember
head a
in
few
Pirates of
times.
the Caribbean when Davy Jones chokes that guy with his tentacle beard?
God.
I'm just. So apparently, being at the epicenter of Arms of Hadar is the best thing you can do, like an EMP bomb. So what the fuck? So anyway,
Yeah. I'll roll damage.
roll some damage.
Roll
Let's
some
hurt some
damage.
6.
Okay, who are we? This is who is this 6 going to?
Wasn't at the D or
We have
E
Orc
and the
D,
Manticore.
C, and Manticore. So you can pick
Yeah.
who gets hit by what.
Only one of them?
Well, no, it's you hit them all, but I think do you roll independently or is it just hits everybody for that?
I
Wasn't
don't
it-
know.
Target takes necrotic damage. I think you have to hit
Yeah.
all of them. You have to roll for each of them.
Oh, okay.
As far as I know, that
So I
sounds
guess
cool.
that would be Orc D.
Orc D.
This one is 9.
Ooh.
Last one. Let me. 15. That's going to the Manticore.
That right there, Manticore.
That right there,
Yeah,
I should have made
so-
it full, but I'm not because it's funny.
So yeah,
Unless
Orc
we
D
roll
gets
something
hit for
higher.
6. Orc D gets hit for 6. Orc E
Yeah.
gets hit for 9. Manticore 15 damage.
Bam.
And just to
Man.
give, for some of the viewers who haven't seen it before, Arms of Hadar with Sam is like,
It's bad.
if you've ever played the game Prototype, and there's a certain attack called a Devastator, which is just tendrils shooting out of your body into almost every direction.
There's some
Devastating
fighting, there's some
everything,
meat.
hence the name. And
There-
it just sucks back into the body once it's done.
Yeah.
Arms,
that.
arms of Hadar. It's just a bunch of hugs.
Something-
Really nice
Yeah,
hugs.
it's just a bunch of hugs and a little bit of tentacle hentai.
Yeah.
little bit. Primarily.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I will use my remaining 10 feet to head back. Slither away.
Filial. That's always a thing to watch happen.
Tefilio was just amused.
You ever had questions about whether you guys were the good guys or not?
I'm gonna walk over to this wall here.
Okay.
And just kind of lean against the wall and look out at the crowd of beasties in the.
this
And
fucking situation.
they all need to make a charisma saving throw. And
Old
just,
Babby.
I'm gonna go ahead and
The
go
whole
ahead and
fucking line.
use my bonus action to take out one of my daggers and start cleaning my fingernails.
Jesus God.
Just,
All right, that was
God.
charisma.
Yep. And it's, I think, 15 to beat it, or 15. Yeah, 15.
Okay, 15. You know, orcs known for the charisma. I had higher hopes for this encounter.
Yeah.
Well, the first off the line rolled a 2. So
Nice. Tatter looks at Filio and says, "You were worried about a manticore."
just angry. Just
Fucking
Uh,
kids play.
Orc B got a 4. Orc C got an 11.
It's pretty high.
Orc D got a 2.
11's
What in
pretty
the-
high for that one orc. He's got something going for him.
Didn't make any
A
fucking difference.
lot for charisma.
I'm sorry. I have to make a different section. I said things, I didn't mean them. Orc B, because apparently there's always someone per dungeon. Nat 20 on a charisma save.
That
He is
orc
all
is going
dude
places.
who strong-armed the arms
Wow.
of Tatter. Orc B
Yeah.
is not fucking having.
No, orc B's got
I
going.
imagine not.
He's not.
God damn, Orc B's the boss of this
I'm-
one. Fuck the Manicore.
What Manicore? And the man... Anyway,
God damn, Orc B.
Orc B gives
10,
Orc
10d10.
B.
10d10.
Orc B gives a finger to both Filial and Sam.
What the
Like,
fuck's wrong with you? Just doesn't give a shit. Manticore, charisma saving through. Again, known for the charisma, got an 11.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
only winner, Orc B.
So all of those who failed have
Yeah.
to subtract the d4 from their attack rolls and their saving throws
Oh, I love
until
that.
I drop concentration.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Well,
Christ.
that's the thing that happened.
And that's the end of my turn.
That's it. Just fucking.
That's it.
Just fucking with people. So.
Do you remember what his options are?
They're all bad now.
They all
They're
suck.
all bad.
A move, an action, or a bonus, and only one of them.
Indeed.
And it can't take a reaction until the after this.
It cannot. It cannot. However, one of its actions is multi-attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that is tail spike.
Nice.
So it will be start whipping tail spikes at you because it's, again, you've learned that it speaks common. You don't know what it's speaking right now, but it sounds like angry. It starts hurtling tail spines at you, just kind of whipping around. He's pretty pissed. And we'll go off the top of the order. Whipping a Caroline.
Ready?
Angie.
Oh wait.
What language do Manticore speak? Is it dark speech?
Common.
It's a
Shocking.
monstrosity, so I
Yeah,
wasn't sure
common.
if it would be other things.
Just common. Tails.
It didn't move.
Got an 8. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Whiffing again. Sam, how dare you hentai without my permission? I know that's the point. Bill. I know that's the whole point. Anyway. 15. Even with the negative. Shit.
Even with the negative?
Meets it beats. Even with the negative.
Shield.
Shield.
Another
Throwing it up.
amazing spell.
Yep, Sam just puts out a hand, it morphs into like a giant flesh shield.
That's... Oh, yeah, no, it is. Raising your AC to 20 and also disturbing people. The spike, that bites. That hits pretty hard. Final lash. Filial, you cockbag.
Rude.
I'm translating. Never mind. Again, he's doing his best. He's doing his
He's about
best.
to be doing his best in this fucking body bag I got in my bag of holding
his
here.
best.
What he's
However,
about to be fucking doing.
He's taken a lot of mental damage and been smacked around with a hammer. He's been hit in the head. There's a lot going on. That last tail spike does go a little bit awry, and instead of hitting Filial and the natural goddamn one he rolled, he instead does 6 damage to himself as it buries into his shoulder.
Oh, poor baby!
Wow.
Top of the order, Caroline.
Baby!
Caroline, if you'd like
Poor
to.
dumb baby. Tatter says it
Oh,
out loud.
you poor bitch.
Poor dumb baby. Aww.
He sounds angry. Possibly angrier, which is impressive. Caroline.
Damn.
You're up.
I'm gonna try and make him even angrier.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that sounds on brand.
There you go. That sounds about right, yeah.
Moving one oval.
Okay.
Must be a Sunday.
And just to add insult to injury, I'm just gonna try and like use this orc as a projectile.
Fucking beat
Just-
a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Just teeing up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'll beat you.
it's
I'll
what-
beat you, Charles. I'll beat you with Charles.
I'll blow your face clean off your face.
Did you hit me with one of my own bitches?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I fucking did.
Yes, it did.
Fuck you,
Well,
Charles.
swing away.
All right.
Going away.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Good old booming blade.
Blade.
Trusty booming blade.
Do I even have to ask if it's 27 hits?
No.
I think you hit someone in the next round.
I
Yeah.
think you hit us and the next monsters
Just
after
every-
that, like as well. Everyone in the room and our
I
children.
think, however, I would like to take one
20.
small moment to celebrate Samael's growth. When they realized that they were going to hit the entire goddamn room, decided to take one step forward and instead hit everyone else.
Yeah.
Bravo! You have evolved beyond your average level 8 wizard.
There we go.
Anyway,
And I'm only a
Wait.
level 3
Yeah, I was
sorcerer.
gonna say
There
we're
it
not
is.
even level. Imagine when you get to level 8, you'll be
Oh.
spectacular.
gonna hit the whole dungeon. Fuck y'all. You guys got DR. Fuck it. Don't be a bitch. It'll be fine. Quit crying. Quit crying.
Alrighty.
Roll
so
your
let's
damage.
see.
I don't know.
That is going to be a 15 bludgeoning, a at minimum 3, but I gotta roll. Up, up, up. Phil, please.
He's not
get out of my
loving it.
face.
Straight up not.
That would be
Sure are.
3 radiant damage. I rolled a 2, bumped up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, Booming Blade. 8 fumble damage.
But
I
not
see.
least.
26.
He has 15 HP.
So,
So
shall I?
yeah, it just so again, every intention of bowling someone into someone else. Instead, you functionally huck a hefty bag full of orc and manticore that breaks halfway there. It's just many creatures would be upset about being covered in gore. Manticores really don't give a shit. The other orcs, Orc D, has a moment of introspection because there was a dude there.
There used to be a guy.
There was a whole
Steve!
there
Where did Steve go?
second ago.
This person here a minute ago. Now there's just Jelly.
And now there's this kind of vapor in the general direction of a manticore. And it
I haven't even used my bonus action.
yeah.
No, you haven't. You want to beat him with another orc?
Can I? No, I don't have freaking
Oh,
spell yet.
yeah.
It's really nice of the person who set this room up for us to give us ammunition to hurt the manticore with.
Yeah.
Oh, and some orcs, I guess.
Fuck y'all.
Provide us with the weapons to beat up the manticore, and those
This was a
weapons
good
work.
idea.
It was.
Great
It was.
idea. Yeah. No, this is just fine.
No, we're having fun.
Okay. I didn't
You're
know
doing your job well.
Oh, fuck, man.
with, but
People are
okay.
having fun. I guess that's what's important. It's gonna be vodka one day.
We are not playing drunk D&D one Sunday night. By not,
I
mean we
haven't-
should.
I have not drank more than like half a glass of wine in 10 years.
Oh,
I
God.
would die.
Oh no.
I would die. There was that time I came onto the anyway, it's fine.
It's fine.
I was really, really drunk, and my wife had to run out and said, "You know what would be a great idea? Public interaction." And I logged on to the wiki. Tatter.
Oh,
Speaking of
before we move on,
of course.
2 things.
Mm.
1, Matt Huntress says, "No, I think you misheard me. I didn't ask how big the room was. I didn't ask if we had finished evacuating the orphans. I said I cast fireball.
No, that's
Fireball.
Orc these nuts."
Orc B.
Lord.
One orc.
Thanks for the gift sub, Ninja.
Hey,
That too.
Yeah,
that
thank
too.
you.
Thank you for the gift sub.
Thank you. You're very much
And-
better than any orc happening here. Tatter.
Yeah, that's it.
It's so situations have been
It's-
having it, and you think that lashing out with pure eldritch mind energy would be the worst thing that would happen. In the last minute,
Things have happened.
things have happened.
Things have happened.
The situation is developing. So it's your turn.
I need to do something I hardly ever am willing to do and make a where is it? A ranged spell attack
Holy
as a
shit.
manticore. I never do.
Yeah, I think
Trust
you've
me,
done
it'll
it
be worth
once.
it.
I think you've done it once, as I'm thinking of it.
Tell
Oh.
me that's a fucking 20.
I actually have-
13 and 7. 13
Yeah.
and 7. 20.
Yeah.
So a 20.
Mm-hmm.
That does indeed hit.
Wait. I spun my dice and my computer cut out.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of all
So
things.
20 to hit.
Okay.
That
I would
absolutely
like you
hits.
to understand that I do this. Wait, what happened?
So, I was just
What
rolling
happened?
because I realized I had advantage.
Caroline rolled. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, she's
So
rolled in the
nothing
middle of
happened.
shit.
I just wanted to, I had advantage. I
no,
rolled
but-
it.
When I hit the buttons, when I hit the button to roll the dice, my computer.
Caroline
takes a
popped
hot
up, she's
second
like,
and I can't
"Who
hear
am
or
I?"
see Anything.
Who am
What's
I?
going on? God
Tatter
Caroline on doing
already
something.
has-
I'd
Sorry.
like you to understand. I would
Sorry.
like you to understand that when I roll this, I want you to understand what you just interrupted, because now I'm just gonna roll it and you're gonna tell me what happens.
No.
Let's see. One. This is for the Manticore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
The Manticore takes 23 damage.
God damn.
That's why I don't roll anything. Why? I could have just told the dead and it would have been fine.
Yeah, it would have been fine, but here we
But
are.
I want to do something fancy too.
I want to do something fancy too.
Yeah.
You see someone burn a third spell slot on something, you're like, fuck, I can do that.
And then on each of my subsequent turns, if I have any, I can take a bonus action to deal another 1d12 lightning to the target if it's not dead.
So,
Did you just witch bolt?
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Hell yeah.
That's interesting.
40-12.
Yeah, he had
Why
20 health.
not?
He had
Yeah.
20 HP.
That man's flesh is mine now.
That's it's
be
actually
taking
fairly
that.
interesting. Again, Witch Bolt. You know, the thing. Now, Tatter, not unfamiliar, kind of knows how the spell works. This goes a little fucky.
Oh, great.
Little fucky, not bad.
Uh-huh.
Still does what it's supposed to do, but you kind of lash out with it. But instead of, Emperor Palpatining the Manticore, which is fine.
Which is what should happen.
Which is what should happen.
That
That's
should
fine.
be what happens.
It goes a little ways and then kind of dissipates. And for a half second, you think that it's fizzled. You don't know why the fuck that would happen. The Manticore also seems to think that it is fizzled and proceeds to grin as his eye finally orients the right way. And then that lazy one is coming back.
Yep.
And then, mostly from the cavern floor and ceiling, but also just from the air,
Yeah.
the Witch Bolt comes in. It's a little bit more nasty looking and just carves this bitch. It, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the damage that electricity can do to people. It's interesting. It can just subtract that. He did.
That man's dead.
He has the briefest flicker of a moment to realize that something has gone wrong. And then, like, no witty comments, no anything. Just for once, fuck. And just, woof.
I rolled so low, too. He's
Yeah, that was really,
Yeah.
really bad.
I rolled a 6, a 7, and a 2, and an 8 out of 12s. I
That's-
rolled really low.
Can I know it's not my turn. Can I use a free action?
Sure.
Filial's on the wall cleaning his fingernails. He looks up at the orcs and says, "You can all run if you want to."
Don't know if Orc A doesn't believe you. Doesn't maybe he's just terrified. You don't know. He's gonna try. He's gonna try. Swinging at the Caroline, stick to itiveness.
It worked so well the first time.
Gonna work this time. Ha ha! Bitch. Nat 20.
Oof.
Nat 20. Well
Nat
then.
20, brother. At a 25.
I'm gonna go ahead. Nat 20. Do I want to eat that? No, I don't. Roll again, please. Still pretty bold.
Roll again,
God!
please.
No, it was such a good roll. No.
Roll
I
again,
want it.
please.
No, I want it.
No.
He rolled a
Fucking
nat
red.
20.
Nat
No,
20
he
with
didn't.
8
No, you
No,
didn't.
damage. 8 damn. Fine, I'll do it.
No.
Again, please.
How about no, please? Also, I am
How
wearing
about let's not.
I am wearing adamantine plate.
Yeah, that would have
Oh, do you have
negated
the
the crit
animated?
anyway.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
thought, okay. It usually when you have shit like that, it'll show up in like your defenses or something like that, and it didn't. And I'm like,
Huh.
I was thinking, it's like, I'm pretty sure she has that. Anyway,
Yeah, I did.
it doesn't matter. It's fine. He got a 14 through no fault of his own.
He tried. A for effort.
He
tried. They all tried. It's B we gotta
Orc
say.
A
It's B
did
that we're
his
worried
best.
about. He gets a little gold star that says you tried, but it looks like a 2-year-old tried to write the words you tried on it.
It
says you triad instead.
Orc B. You see him look at where Orc E was.
Yeah.
And look back at the smoldering remains of the Manticore. And then look at the chuckle fucks he's working with.
Yep.
For some reason, Orc B is the only one with the head on his shoulders.
Hey,
in the whole room.
It's gonna disengage.
Yeah.
Just gonna.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Good luck, fellas. On to Orc C. Didn't know if he didn't see Orc B or is just pissed off. Hey, Sam, gonna cut you.
Hmm.
Everything's going so well for these
Orc
jokers.
C acting like an
18.
actual orc.
18 on Orc C.
Ooh.
Damn. Silvery Barbs.
God damn it! You're gonna run out of spells.
I used
that's
my
enough.
last first level spell slot for this. I'm not giving you the opportunity, all right?
Nothing.
Nope.
What,
No
you thought you could
clean
get joy
roll.
out of this? No.
No.
I'm taking that from you. This entire episode is just going to be called Silvery Barbs.
Just fucking. I
Silvery
can't. I roll a Silvery Barbs.
Listen, if it wasn't a 20, I would have done shield, but
That was
no.
awesome. You got 10. God.
You know it would Gears, you know it would prevent Silvery Barbs for your future our future encounters?
Don't help him.
Don't
Yeah.
hit him.
Oh.
Don't hit them. Just stand
Wait.
there and let us kill you.
Wait, no, hang on.
Or
That's
run
how you
away.
prevent
Well,
like
really,
Silvery
show
Barbs.
us.
Wait, no, you're fucking with me again.
No, that's how
No,
you
get
prevent
out of my
it.
head.
It's a foolproof.
No, stop.
Foolproof way of no Silvery Barbs. Just stand there and let us murder you.
I can actually give you some genuine advice on how
No,
to
it's
like
fine.
bolt
It's just,
silvery
this is
bolts.
funnier anyway.
Can I describe something real quick
Absolutely.
as he misses? Okay, so as Orc C just fucking misses and beefs it, as like
You fucking
it's swinging by,
waffles.
it's almost like slow down.
Yeah.
Sam just like takes a little bit of their own blood to where they got nicked earlier, blows it out into like the little shape of a heart using precipitation to like cool it real quick, and just like throws it to them, being like,
Did you just turn into a fucking anime girl?
Yes.
"No, I turned into Conquest."
No,
Anybody
this
who's watched
absolutely
Invincible
fine.
will love
Oh
that joke.
god.
They'll fucking love that joke.
You
Anyway,
feel fucking
Orc
dead.
D. Trying to make something happen. Again, Orc D has bits of E on him right now. And he's still going for it.
Has bits of E on him. Yeah.
Oh! Again. Nat 20 again!
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. I'll fight you.
Do it. We're fighting now.
You fight me now!
Let's go, bitch.
25. How would you like to address the
To whom? What? Who's getting
to
what?
a Caroline?
Oh no.
Oh,
Caroline done been bopped.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think you
my-
actually got bumped.
what was the number?
25.
Non-crit, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you have adamantium armor, correct?
Yeah. Oh, it was another crit.
Yeah, nat 20. No,
Will you
no
fucking
shit.
stop that?
I'm gonna run out of spell slots at this point, so I'm just gonna go ahead
Games
and
aren't supposed
say
to roll 2 nat 20s in 10
I
minutes.
never,
Stop. Chill.
I
Chill,
never roll 20s ever.
fuck it.
6
damage.
6 damage.
Ready? 6 damage.
Ow.
Caroline just like looks at the orc that
It-
hit him that hit Hole,
Yeah,
and
he's
was
coming
like,
in for it.
and he just like, was it as good for you as it was for me?
Oh my god.
Yes,
Come
just
on.
like I taught you, dear.
Two need to stop hanging out. Speaking of which, Sam, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thankfully, nothing got weird. Anyway.
So Sam, looking straight at Orcsy in the same flirtatious kind of look, just kind of like points at him, raises a middle finger, and with that casts Shadow Blade to where a flesh blade pierces right through out of her arm, right as because they're holding like the middle finger right up to their face as that happens.
Bam.
Yeah.
Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, let me. That's a 14.
14, I think. It does hit some bitch.
Oh no, wait, that's a 14 damage. I didn't.
Oh yeah, I'm derp. Anyway, yeah, no, he's dead. That's a problem.
Just pierces straight through his head.
Damn, yeah, he's dead. He dead. Filial. I mean, you kind of leveled the taunt, just fucking with people. Orc B, son of a bitch, actually left.
Yeah.
Actually, like son of a bitch, actually.
He's
backed
cool.
up.
Or B's cool. He goes through the core. Yeah.
Orc B may survive.
Yeah.
May.
But
Yeah,
the other two are
Sam
still
just
in it.
waves Orc B by.
Fucking hell. The other two still hanging out.
So let's see. That's a cantrip?
Oh, that's always a good statement.
I
Shit.
love that statement.
That
That's
leads
always a good
anywhere
line.
good.
That's
That's
a
a good
cantrip?
statement.
Son of a bitch.
That's a cantrip?
That's me looking at fucking poison spray. That's a cantrip?
Poison
What?
spray. People are like, it's when I hear people dog on poison spray. It's like, bitch,
I don't
what are
get
you?
close enough to people enough to do that. That's 30
What
feet.
are
That's
you
too
on
close for
about?
me. That's too close for me.
Also,
I'm gonna walk up to people for that.
if I can advise anything, give your most feeble mage gauntlets of ogre strength. It's not tactically smart, but it is so funny.
It is actually funny.
It's so funny. Anyway,
Speaking of which, would anyone like mine once we level up?
yeah, no, she's not gonna need them.
The next, like, at level 8, yeah, you guys can have it.
Yeah, sorry, my cantrips got a little messed up.
No, you're fine. I don't know what to
Yeah.
kill you with.
Yeah.
Just going.
Oh, man,
No,
I don't know
that's
how I'm gonna
exciting. I thought
escape.
that was a spell. So Orc A
Uh,
is
Having a bad day.
Not yet, he's not.
does 18 hit?
Oh
Nice
God!
fucking-
Yeah, that is
yeah.
a cantrip, isn't it? Yes, it does.
And does
Oh.
17 hit?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
That
So
is
he's gonna get one blast of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see the subclass notes that I sent?
Yes.
The
yes.
ruin stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I had something right back and then I didn't like. So I was stupid. I
Okay.
did see him.
the first blast hits him,
Mm-hmm.
and that's 5 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
The second blast hits him, and it's 6 necrotic.
That Tatter again, something of the academic. Sam doesn't have a very good view. Caroline doesn't give a shit. Tatter, you know what chill touch is. You know the general. You know what that is.
Ooh.
You know that's what
a
he
cantrip.
That was Eldritch Blast.
That there's
Yeah.
you know what Eldritch Blast. You know how things work.
Yep.
There's some. Yeah, that was Eldritch Blast. It's that. Ooh, it's spicy. There's some. Work A. You ever have to work outside on a cold day for a while?
Yeah.
You kind of get chapped lips. It's kind of and it can like crack skin and stuff like that. Everything
Though. Yeah.
4K is straight up not having a good time. That's just how it is. Caroline, back up to you. How would you like to address the problem? There are things that aren't vapor in front of you. I know it's a weird situation, but we do have to deal with it.
So which one was the one that actually hit me?
D. Orc D.
All right. It's his turn to make the transition between solid and liquid.
All right, are we going overhand? Are we going under? Are we going side? Just for my narrative information.
We are going to the side, and I'm going to try and get as much viscera onto the other orc as possible.
Excellent. You know, as is appropriate, as is tradition.
I'm gonna cast a cantrip.
Oh shit!
Booming Blade.
I'm shocked.
26 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Alrighty, bludgeoning time.
Fuck.
That is a 15 bludgeoning. And that would be a 3 thunder. Because I rolled a 1 and it
Stop, he's already dead.
Lastly,
He's already dead.
Lastly, and the most important, Divine Favor.
I'm still
3 radiant.
21 damage.
Some things.
Mm-hmm.
Orcs, God love them. You know, it does vary on the orc. It does depend on the individual, like so many things do. But as a species, they tend not to be the brightest. They have a pretty basic life. They're big, they're strong. You don't have to think a whole lot when you can just squish most things that challenge you. However, the last 2 orcs in a direct line going to him are in a 10 to 15 foot radius of where they used to be. And even in his little tusk brain, oh shit.
Yep.
It was him, and then him. Oh no.
Yeah. Caroline just looks at them directly in the eye. Run.
Tatter. Caroline's making biscuits. She's doing a good job. She's doing a good job. What would you like to deal with the situation?
How's Orc A look?
Not great. I'll tell you what. Normally, again, discussing regular hit point, he looks in bad fucking shape. Again, kind of desiccated, cracked, crumbly stuff. He's in bad shape.
So he's taking damage, has he?
Maybe. Maybe.
Just a little bit.
Maybe.
He's gonna take 6 more right now.
He's gonna take 6 more right now, isn't he?
Yeah. Wait.
Why is it so jaunty? That's not the same one.
No, it is.
Way more jaunty than that.
Yeah, that's way.
That's way more jaunty.
Well, doesn't he have to do a wisdom save?
That's if
Toll the dead.
Yeah.
I can do it. It's not gonna make any difference. He got a 2.
Yeah, that's why he's taking damage. What did I say?
Give him the
Wait.
chance to crit fail.
Oh, wait, he has a 2 wisdom?
No,
he rolled a 2.
he rolled a 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he probably has a 2 wisdom too, being an orc.
Yeah.
He's got an
He's a
11
smart.
wisdom. Fun
Oh.
fact.
I mean, yeah, it's the
Instead.
intelligence school that you're thinking
It's
of.
wisdom is pretty okay for dumb creatures. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, because like animals actually do have good wisdom.
Like
It's
they're
intelligent.
not dumb creatures, but they're not smart. Wisdom is different than intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why intelligence was good for the manticore, but wisdom was not.
Yeah. There's degrees.
Mm.
If Orc A, he
It's a little bit of damage.
He goes. That's y'all seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
The end of that, but drier. It's
Drier.
Oh.
Yeah.
a little bit drier,
Yeah.
but
A little less gooey.
little less gooey. Not just like those sped up images of putting apples in a dehydrator. And just dust. And Orc A eats it. That was a thing. That
What's the thing that happened?
there's sort of a general look over to Orc B, and straight up, he's got his axe on his hip and just straight up. The most of the room is just gore and the ashes of shit. It's not having.
Yeah.
Tatter is taking that
think-
as Tatter is taking that as the fight is over and rushes over to the manticore and starts carving away.
Yeah,
Doesn't care.
rummaging.
Are we with the orc surrender? Are we out of combat?
We are out of combat.
So Filio
Rushes the body of
will
the
call
fucking
over to the
manticore.
orc. Come here.
Rushes the manticore. Starts carving pieces up.
And,
Gets out her bags, gets out her knife, she's got a paring knife, she's got jars, files, she just sets
Fine
the
work.
fuck up.
do we need a break? at all? Almost not.
I would like a chance to get hydrated.
There we go. We'll take a brief break and come back to find out what the hell happens to Orc B, Big Chad. What the fuck was he supposed to do? You told him he could back off. Seeing people getting turned into fucking vapor. So no, this is retarded. I'm leaving. Heads out. We'll take a quick break.
After these messages.
We'll be right back. Get something to drink, get a snack, do something. See you.
Porque mi amor, why did you leave me waiting here? Why did you go? Where is the fish? Where is the love? Why did you close your mi amor, why did you throw our love away? Where is the hope? Where is the touch? Where is the tender love? You are my light, you're shining so bright. Here we are in the world all alone. It's getting late, but I will wait. I will always wait for you.
Hello, welcome
Hello.
back. You missed a wide-scale marriage counseling that I didn't ask for nor needed.
Yes, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I don't cut your own hair. I
If it's your wife's job previously,
I
if
she
Yeah.
was
if
she
you
was
had if she had never done it before, even ever once, then yeah, sure. But once she does it, that's it. It's her job.
she was sick. I thought I was being nice.
Why don't you love her anymore?
I cut
I
my
don't
own hair, but that's because I'm fucking single. I don't have a choice, man.
I'm gonna get a naughty
You don't have an
table.
excuse, dude.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
get a
no.
naughty table, and I'm gonna make you guys roll on it at some point.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
do it.
Yeah.
Teasing the DM. How dare you? How dare you? Vecna for all.
Grand,
Your
Anyway.
poor
Yeah.
Mrs. Gears.
a grand
Unloved,
discussion.
sick.
Oh,
A grand discussion about wife jobs. Yeah,
Unneeded.
let's go.
let's do it.
Anyway.
Poor Mrs. Gears.
Anyway.
I feel so bad for her.
I will. So help me God, I will reach through this laptop.
Do it, pussy. You won't.
I should
I'm
send
sorry.
I should send that poor woman a pillow.
Okay.
There. I'm sorry. There was a moment. Just as a brief aside. There was a moment that I saw on 4chan that I had to clip out and use. So when people ask what 4chan is like, or what some of the more seedy, weird aspects of the internet are like, I can present this, and as near as I remember it, I've been doing a lot more focus, going through meditation and different focus aspects, working with chakras and various layers of vibration. All of this, bringing up a great degree of mindfulness and focus. So the next time someone gets into the goddamn thread and starts that one asshole who starts posting flat Earth memes, I can drag him down through the ethereal and kill him with my mind. That's kind of how it is. If you're wondering, if you've never been to the dingier parts of it, it's sort of like that. Anyway, Filial had summoned an orc, in a manner of speaking, and he comes over. He's coming over, and he's pretty robust orc, but he's an odd mix of caution and also bravado, because he's pretty sure if something happens, he's not going to be able to do shit about it. It's it's like hanging out too close to a thresher. Either it's going to kill you or you're going to be fine, and it doesn't matter what you do. It's just he does kind of come over as Tatter, just going ham on that manicore.
It's Thanksgiving and the man
Yeah,
a turkey, and I've got knives and
just going on that thing.
And Filial
making very happy noises. She's making very happy noises.
is talking to the orc while he's watching Tatter.
So,
We really came in here with one question. What are you digging for?
we were trying to dig out. At least that was the idea.
Do you think out's that way? Do you have a map? Are you sure it's that way?
Pretty sure. He had better idea for it. We kind of had the idea to do it, but he was more interested in it. He wanted to take his shit and get out. So
The Manticore.
yeah.
Hmm.
He ain't from here. He didn't get dumped in here. We did, but he didn't.
Oh, he's from what, a different plane or some shit?
No, well, I mean, maybe. No, he came from a different dungeon, some other shit. Had squid heads in it.
Squid heads.
Yeah, like people, but with squid heads.
You mean mind flayers?
Is that what they are? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
Was he trying to go back to that?
No, hell.
But he's just trying to get back out to the free world.
Yeah, I was just trying to fucking get out. Yeah.
No.
Uh,
All right. Well, I guess you can go back to digging your hole.
Fuck that shit, man. I'm getting out of here.
I mean, there is strength in numbers. If your employer is, well, clearly fucked, so
Employer, you're sweet.
that's
There were
a
12 of
polite
us.
term for it.
There were 12 of us when we started.
Ew. Yes, I don't envy you. What is your name, by the way?
Ooze gosh.
Who's gosh?
Oh.
Very strong name. Sam just looking at him up and down
Yeah,
suggestively.
He's a pretty good specimen of orcdom. You know, if that's
Hmm.
your cup of tea, he's not a bad fellow. It's like that was fucking wild, man. Shit. Fuck, dude.
Well, we're gonna get out of here. We're not going through a hole in the wall yet. If you want to come with us, you're welcome to help. But I'll just give you a fair warning: the shit we get into, you'll probably die along the way.
Yeah.
But if you want to help, you're welcome to help.
Yes, and probably have a little fun on the way.
I'll tell you guys what. How about this? For what it's worth, I know you got no reason, but I swear on the dead gods, until we're out of here, I won't betray you. I'll take up the rear guard. Make sure nothing sneaks up on you. I figure either I can deal with it or at least run to you, and if that doesn't work, at least you'll hear me dying. What do you say?
Sounds all right.
Fair.
Cool.
You'll just follow us out.
Pretty much. If that's the doing, yeah, sure.
Sounds all right. And then for our part, we make no guarantee for your safety.
When is there ever?
Filio, you think you can keep an eye on? Filio, you thought.
Don't worry, dear. I think I can keep a close eye on
Do you
him.
see what we
You know,
did
just
to the
keep
rest of them?
suggestively
Do you think we
looking.
need to watch him?
Yeah,
We'll be fine.
it wouldn't take long to squash him
That's fucked up.
We'll be
if we
fine.
had to. But
Think of it as a walking alarm spell.
yeah,
That's
you're
that.
at the very least you're smarter than your friends, so that goes quite a ways in a place like this.
Yeah, he doesn't even respond. He just looks at the various suggestive stains. Yeah. You listen, I'm not gonna presume.
There's some flesh tearing sounds off in the background.
Yeah,
Tatter is removing both wings and
If I-
packing them safely into her body bag. Both wings at the joint. Both
Yeah.
wings. And folds them up into the body bag.
filial, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second. That's like normal. Like for you guys. Yeah.
Oh, for
Uh,
yeah.
The
What do you mean
little-
the Tatter?
little- yeah, the girl there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
she's
me?
Yes,
excited.
that's just Tatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tatter.
Yeah, okay.
What were the out of character? What were the
Yeah.
orcs wearing?
Pretty basic gear, kind of hide leathers, a few metal bits. They look like they've probably been down here for a bit. They don't have
Tatter
tremendous gear, but
Tatter
you can pick
goes and
bodies.
collects what hide clothing she can from
Mm.
them and like hastily fucking carpet threads that shit together and wraps it around the whole tail, whatever spikes are left in the tail, the whole thing as best she can,
Okay.
and packs that away in the body bag with the wings.
But Tatter, before you pack the tail away,
Yes.
you mind if I?
Oh no, well, yeah, sure. Takes it out, just puts it next to the bag, goes back to what she's doing. She gets a bunch of little vials, some for venom, some for blood. She's pulling teeth.
Different ichors.
Yeah, she's pulling a bunch of teeth, putting them into a little pouch.
It's
She's taking a couple of the claws at the knuckle.
efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah. She is fucking. You
A
know when
machine.
they junk when they take a car apart and they strip the car. That's
Yeah,
what she's
just-
doing to this
yeah.
manticore.
She is
You know
is
what?
Detroit of anatomy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that thing that I was gonna do just in case it costs you any venom. I was gonna put venom on my knives.
Oh,
But
yeah, there's plenty.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
kind of coming from the source. It should be.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah, okay.
And
Well,
you can take some of
I'll-
the blood too. Yeah.
Milk some
You're fine.
venom out of there and
Just be fucking careful, because I
all
didn't
of my
bring an
dagger
antidote.
blades.
Yeah, it'll
All of my dagger blades get
I
manticore
didn't bring an
venom.
antidote, so be
it's a little
careful.
painful. It's a little painful.
Hey, has anybody had a chance to search the rest of the room yet?
That was my next order of business.
Nice.
Yeah. Y'all have anything decent around?
I was just getting to that.
There's a Fuddruckers around the corner.
You guys like B-dubs?
Got Dick's Sporting Goods down the road.
They're real nice Cabela's.
Oh wait, you got dicks?
You people. Dude, you got some stuff.
Sir, this is Wendy's.
You mind if I get a couple hundred gold off you?
Oh yeah, here, sure.
Let me get the shit out. Well, no, we'll take it out of the box. It's just,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
you
okay.
know, wanting to be polite about shit.
Let me know if there's anything shiny.
You head over. I would assume that you're kicking bodies. Checking for bits. Let's see. We'll do the bodies first because that's always kind of fun. Kicking over the orcs and orc derivatives.
Derivatives.
Orc accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
Such a cool word.
We get 12 silver pieces, a whetstone, a very shiny scale, a list of local taverns for the city up topside, and a bag of marbles. They're not very good. Just Detroit.
Marbles. Yeah.
Marbles are nice.
Yeah.
You never know. Yes, don't sleep on the bag of marbles. It's just,
Don't
you're
lose-
pursuing me,
Don't lose
Bitch.
your bag of marbles.
bitch. Now you ain't.
Deadly in the hands of a monk.
Good God!
Gosh.
Don't even. It's all about how you use it.
Yes, sir. I would
Um,
like to buy some ball bearings. How many would you like? All of your ball bearings.
I, would
please.
like, I don't think you heard me. I'd like to buy your ball bearings.
I didn't say I would like a lot of them. I said I would like all of them.
All.
So, again, their loot, such as it is, and it's also becoming aware of this was probably not their loot. This was probably the Manticore's loot, and they oversaw it. So, goodies in it. Actually, some good stuff. Okay. First of all, straight cash. 400 copper pieces. 7,000 silver pieces. 2,400 gold pieces.
All right.
110 platinum. Not too bad. And the a good supply of cut gems. Running each of these run about they're 50 GP each. Because that's how the generator works. 2 diamonds, a bloodstone, a carnelian, pretty good. 3 citrines. I don't know. Apparently they.
Those are those shiny rocks.
They're shiny rocks. Chrysophorus? I'm gonna have to look up what the fuck that is. I
What
don't
is
know
it?
what.
Spell it.
CHRYSOPRASE. What the fuck that is?
Ninja, help us out.
PR.
Fucking the geologist in the chat.
The fuck is
Oh,
that?
it's
Chrysoprase.
antimony. It's a
Yeah.
quartz.
It's a quartz.
It's a
Okay.
green. It's a green quartz.
Excellent.
Mhm.
A jasper.
It's a little. It's like a light apple green quartz.
Sardonyx, Sardonyx, because my pronunciation is wrong. I know it is.
Sardonyx.
Sardonyx. And zircon, a piece of zircon, which seems pedantic, but some spells are very picky.
Yes.
And those 2 diamonds, I know for a fact, are used in some bullshit.
Yes.
I know there's spells that use that specific.
On the list of things we're not selling are all those rocks, and not just because Tatter wants them, but because at some point we'll fucking use them.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be a focus.
Mm-hmm.
I think if True Resurrection uses diamonds, isn't it? Like they have to be a certain value. I think
A lot of the resurrection spells do.
They do diamonds and pearls and shit like that. And the final bit, and I rolled for this. I know it is. Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments, 4 fine bottles of it. God bless it. This was not me. This was the generator.
So Tatter's still carving away at
yeah,
her
just
manticore friend.
Yeah.
Do you tell her you found marvelous pigments, knowing that she's always looking for 2 very specific things when she goes shopping? Do you tell her?
Yeah, I mean, not like, hey Tatter, guess what? I found those pigments you were looking for.
Why not?
Probably
Why
just
not,
rattling.
asshole? Why not?
No, most
Why
likely.
don't you love me anymore? Why not?
But I'll come back and.
I bet I could see how it would work out. Probably be holding this up and go, "What the fuck are these?" And it'd be the orc going, "Oh, there's pigments. You paint them on shit, and they become things."
If Tatter hears the word pigment, she's gonna explode. So I want you to pick this conversation very carefully.
So how you?
Yeah, I'll just bring back everything. Like, there's a lot of great loot here. A lot of diamonds and stones and things, and then some paints.
Oh, the paints. What colors?
I don't fucking know. Paints. They're in bottles. And I'll hold up a bottle.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's so manticores again, fairly large animals, and it's not like she's gotten off him. So again, moments in time. Filial, not a touchy-feely person. Not in that way.
That's scrambling.
Neither is Tatter. However, Tatter decides to make a direct line between dead manticore and pigment. This goes through the air. So you just have this shabby bone-faced thing hurtling at you in the gloomy room. Filial, pretty steady soul.
Marvelous pigments.
Not easily panicked.
Oh my God.
That is a moment. Doesn't
Let
panic.
me see
Doesn't
those.
freak out. It's just
Let me see those right now.
just you have a scrabbly autist trying to discard you.
Oh my God.
I'll just throw them on the ground.
Whoa!
Are you okay, Tatter?
Did she catch all the bottles?
No one rolled. Tatter proceeds to go after that like someone who lost an Adderall during final exams.
I'll be fine. Be fine. I'll be fine. Do you know what these are? You don't know what these are because you wouldn't have. Yeah. Let me show you what these are.
Yeah, manticore use them sometime.
Get some of the fluff off of the manticore.
Yeah.
And lightly gets some of the paint out of one of them, and draws a dick on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dick on the floor now.
It's as she draws, all of a sudden,
There's a dick on the floor.
It just kind of. Oh, that's a nice piece.
You know what we can do with these things? Yeah.
I'm sorry, just like
Uzgosh is taking this really well.
Uzgosh just like, nice cock.
yeah, pretty much.
That's a nice penis.
nice feet. Oh yeah, quite nice, isn't it? Wow, these are high graded. This is so cool.
Like an actual fleshy, floppy.
Oh yeah.
Dog,
This is a 3D penis on a 2D surface.
Meanwhile,
You have a
Tatter,
penis
again,
on the ground
always
now.
one for emphasis. As she's telling you how awesome this is, gesticulating wildly with dong. Just
Those. That's an impressive. I can't wait to see what you come up with. This is gonna be fun.
I would like you to consider what you can do with them with your graffiti.
Well, you've got 4 bottles. Can I have one of them?
Yeah, here you go.
All right.
Here, Sam, you take one, and Caroline, you take one. Just be very careful, and you don't need to use a lot of it. But
pure imagination.
Yeah, but have fun and be careful.
This is all right. Thank you, Tatter.
Yeah.
Uzgosh doesn't say anything, but you can see him thinking. He's maybe ambivalent about. But
Uzgosh. Toss him 100 gold.
Each pot of paint. Well, normally each pot of paint is sufficient to cover 1,000 square feet of surface.
Yep.
Which is up to 10,000 cubic feet.
It's a lot. They're really nice. There are some limitations on what you're doing. It's the more complex it is, the much harder it becomes. But
so when you complete the painting, for instance, the object or terrain feature depicted becomes a real non-magical object. Thus, painting a door on a wall creates an actual door that can be opened. Painting a pit on a floor creates a real pit, and its depth counts against the total area of objects you create.
However,
be careful.
There is a thing. If you paint like a vista or something like that, it'll be like scale model. It is as big as it is.
Yeah.
And if you try to like paint a suit of armor or something like that, it comes down to skill. If you're really good at it, you can probably make really good armor. Otherwise, it's going to be like it'll be made of metal.
Yeah, it's easy to draw a dick or a door.
Yeah, it's.
But and like you can draw a lightning bolt, it just dissipates energy. Like there's limits. There's a lot of limits, but it's fun.
This being said, though, this is where your soft skills come in. Like if you have like some bullshit where it's like, oh, my character was a painter or does such and such in their off hours, or like praise an instrument or something like that. This is the shit that makes that happen. Because you'd be like, hey, I want to paint up some dope ass enchanted armor, and I know what it looks like, and my character is an artist, which normally doesn't fucking matter, but here I am, and the DM be like,
yep.
And I just shoot you down, but it is one of those things. So
yeah,
things to keep in mind. They're dope. They're really fun.
My character is a forger.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with these.
Not as artistic in its way. Forgery does cover a lot of things.
It does.
There's a lot of leeway.
It
there.
does.
Uzgosh is definitely appreciative. Willing to kind of rucks the axe. Does take a minute to kind of season it up.
Manage inventory.
A little poison on there, and
actually, I'm curious. I probably know this. Does holy water count as a magical item?
If it is, it has to be like super mundane. It has to be like a super common one.
Yeah, it'd be like the common kind of holy water.
I think so.
It isn't?
According to...
Is this one of those questions?
Yeah.
Is this one of those questions?
I could just draw like a bottle with water in it and just label it holy water.
See, now here, again, Bullshit. And these are things to think about. I'll give it to you for free because I think it's interesting. Now, normally you could say holy water, so you have a bottle of water with the word holy water on it.
Mhm.
That being said, you do have a patron. So the possibility that they could influence something or affect it where it would be holy water of death. I don't know what that does.
I imagine
But I think it's
probably
probably
used when weaponized.
If that's a thing that you make, Tatter's gonna want some.
You're gonna want some. Don't just Tatter. It's in her mouth. Fuck. And
Oh no, Tatter, you do not drink holy
oh,
water of
it's
death.
oh, it's gone.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my
It's-
real mom.
You're not my real mom. You died.
Alright.
Anyway.
Packs
Wink.
everything up into the body bag.
Yeah.
Teeth, claws, whiskers, everything. Body bag zips it up, shoves it into bag of holding.
And it's Uzgosh already purposely ignoring Tatter and
Fucking shoves it in
kind of
bag of holding.
talking with Philly a little bit, explaining that if you think of this place as kind of like a real big square, you're sort of in the northern kind of northwest corner. That's part of the reason why they were trying to dig out, because it doesn't seem to connect anywhere else, and they figured that would be outside. He knows the Manticore from what the Manticore said, between bites, that he came from an area that's more like in the southeast, sort of the opposite end. But he does kind of know the area. There's kind of not a lot of great ways to get there, but it's one of those things.
Do you know where the traps are along the way?
Some of them, they change. It's fucked up. It's one thing, like setting shit up and doing stuff. Sometimes you'd be coming down a hall and it hasn't been anything there before, and then all of a sudden it kicks off. It's bullshit. I know where some are. I guess, where are you guys trying to get to?
We don't know how to get where we're going, but we're trying to get to the basement of the New Dawn's enclave.
Oh, okay. Son of a bitch. That's
the way we're going out.
That's where he was from. At least that's what he said.
Well, then southwest it is.
Yeah. If I'm remembering right, we got to go back down the long hall.
Wait, I have a compass.
Yeah, he starts giving you directions. Basically, you're going back the way you came and heading south this time.
Do I believe this orc?
He kind of give him a look over. He does seem to be on the level. He doesn't. You could give him a certain degree of leeway. You might say a lot of things to keep from turning into a stain, but he does seem to be legitimately kind of going with it. And again, orcish culture might makes right, and that all happened. So,
We kind of proved that we're mighty.
I guess I'm following you now. First it was another orc, then it was a manticore. Now it's you assholes. Just change the hat. And off we go. Hi ho, hi ho.
Well, have we sufficiently looted the room then?
I believe that you have.
Alrighty.
In case. You go trucking back.
I think it's time to get moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Not much issue, and it is the worst thing. Uzgosh kind of helping keep things, or at least don't have to worry about stuff creeping up behind you. Again, he's reasonable about stuff. It's either I'll be able to deal with it, or you'll hear me dying.
And I think while we're traversing, Sam just kind of like stays behind alongside Uzgash, just kind of chatting it up.
And he kind of breezes in and stuff. Apparently, you learned a couple things. He's definitely from out of town. Dug through a wall, found a mine. It was pretty cool. Started, looting it as you do. New Dawn. You fucked him up pretty bad. Worked in a salt mine for a couple of years until he knifed the wrong person for the 5th time, and end up here. Been here for about 6 months. Yay!
It's not the wrong person, dear.
Yeah.
That's one does.
I know. It happens to us all. Breezing on.
And like the whole time, Sandwich is kind of like being a little flirty.
He
gave out real Chad energy during that fight. And Sam is weirdly into that right now.
It's gotta. The heart wants what it wants.
Really into that right now.
That's why.
Yeah, I mean, Sam may or may not be trying to fucking orc. It's
just,
it's up in
it
the
happens
air.
to us all.
I don't think any of us are like care. It would just probably. Tatter would probably giggle because it's
Something
it's
about
silly,
Tuss does give you a
but-
hell of a jawline.
Mhm.
It did. He did. Not the worst thing.
It's not the worst thing, Sam.
No. Definitely worse things.
Sam's probably done worse.
But you work your way along, eventually getting to the southern turn, and it's heading down, and it's a short hall that leads to a door. Now, one of the things Uzgash also explains is this place is a fucking maze, and it can move around. It's always kind of the same rooms, but they don't always link up the same way. And he's not 100% how it fucking works, but it is a thing that's happening. Fair warning. He's legitimately trying to help. But you head up, and there's a door. It is a locked wooden door. Seems to be decent shape. I mean, it can think about being like some kind of asshole. But yeah, that's kind of where you're at this point.
Okay, seriously, is it locked?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Check. It is indeed locked. And
I'm gonna put detect magic back up.
Yeah.
And also, it kind of in the post looting, I spend a minute and use magical cunning.
Okay.
That's gonna recover a spell slot.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Are we short resting?
No, that's a 1 minute spell for me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, technically speaking, if you wanted to have a short rest in the hole,
Yeah.
I'd let you get away with it. I'd let
I'll
you.
use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do my short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a short rest too.
Shooting the breast with
Okay,
Uzgash
why
and
not?
shit.
If we're gonna do a short rest, then I'm not gonna use magical cunning.
Recover
Alright.
that 3rd level.
Before we short rest, I guess if like I guess at the same time you're doing detect magic. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in a little spell behind us because I think we passed the one that I set down originally.
Yes, you did indeed.
Yeah. And I'm also going to link it to who wants to be the one to have it linked to, because the first one is only linked to me and it's still up. I'd like to figure out in order to tell like which one is which.
Yeah, you can tell kind of what's progressing, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like what trips where.
Exactly. Who would like to be the one who holds this one as well?
We just headed south, right? It's kind of straight
Yeah.
south, and there's a doorway at the end.
Yep. You went back to the went down the long hall and then went south. Yep.
I'll take this one.
Okay, so it's you and me for this one.
Fair enough.
And the last one is just me.
Cool. Awesome. But a quick little thing. I mean, It's not too bad. Just kind of taking the time, moving down through stuff. Like learn Oshkosh got a little weed. It's not good, but I mean it's something. Every little bit helps.
I'd take you up on that, but I can't do that when we're out doing things.
All right. He ain't gonna sweat you for it. But you are able to come to the door again. It's a pretty solid bit. Pretty good door. It is merely made of wood, and it is a bit of a thing. Do you want to pick it? Do you want to use the universal key? How would you like to address the locked door?
Let me see.
We do have lockpicks now. I can try to lockpick it.
Give it a shot.
What do I roll for lockpicking?
I think it's sleight of hand.
I think it's sleight of hand. I think that was that its own skill at one point? Or am I thinking of something else? I can't remember.
14. Okay.
It's a spell for rogues, I think.
It's
locks.
There's weird shit.
It's just rogues or
Caroline.
I do not pick the lock.
No, you do not.
I've got these tools, right? I'll try it.
Well, you can also you can each try it independently, or you can just assist one person, giving them advantage.
I'll assist.
Which wouldn't be too hard. It's Caroline. It's a good lock, but it's not a great one. Caroline, again, being a police officer, you have to learn how to do the do.
It
You're
is
able to.
Ridiculous. It is ridiculous how bad I do on dex rolls when my dex is 17.
It's really high. It's
really disgusting how
there's
bad
always
I do on dex
there's
rolls.
always something that like
It
you
is-
put a lot of points in.
It is disgustingly ridiculous.
Cannot.
I
roll
mean,
for it.
I can try. I have a.
You but you're able to open the door.
One way or another, we're opening that door.
Open the door. And it is a gloomy room. A few things happen very rapidly, though. It's as you kind of start checking, become conscious that there is another door of the other side that is in the process of opening right now. It's what comes in. We have an assembly of individuals that look like they should belong here. In some ways, there are a certain degree of ne'er-do-well, any dirty job, men born with no neck and less morals, who are willing to do shit for money. These are these individuals. Thugs, cut purse, these kind of fellows. You give them a club, you have them stand around for ceremony. They're trash. More concerning. Familiar with dragons. At least the general aspects of. They tend to be scaly, angry, like treasure. They have some pokey bits, powers. They're dangerous as a
What
general.
are they?
Dragons.
Yeah,
They tend to
yeah.
be dangerous entities.
Yeah.
This is not that, but it's pretty close. The thing moving with these thugs, and they all seem to be relatively deferential to him, is relatively tall and has pretty nice gear, especially with what you've seen so far. It's a ruddy, dark scaling. Again, few of you have been around for a little bit. That's a half dragon. In this case, it's a red. They're not known for being the nicest in the entire world. In fact, they kind of tend to be assholes. Don't know what he's doing here. You both kind of come in, and neither one of these crews has expected to see the other.
Did we both our groups both go to walk into a room at the same time?
We
Pretty
just
much,
okay
'cause-
corralled it. Just like whoa.
Back slowly up and close the door.
Yes. You just slow, like there's a 2-second beat. You're also pretty sure a couple of thugs are carrying something. Don't care, and just close the door again. To which, does anyone have Draconic at all?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Well, he also
But
has common. It's a
but
little bit of both.
I do have comprehend languages, so
Well, regardless,
Yeah.
it's a good solid roar, and again, in that way that you can pick up an accent when you're especially angry.
no.
Don't pretend you didn't fucking see me. And,
I don't know what you're talking about.
there's. It sounds like an encounter is brewing quickly. He's. You have a short
I didn't see
period of time
anything.
to
Did
try
you
to
see
fix-
anything? I didn't see anything.
I ain't see shit.
He's not gonna let it go.
It sounds like they're coming. He
So where are we? Within 30 feet of him?
there's a door, but you could open it.
Just for the brief amount of time, did we kind of
Yeah.
get a head count?
Yeah, a quick run, at least 4 thugs, and then the half dragon.
What kind of thugs? Were they orcs again?
No, these look like human folk. Generally, some of them have kind of bags on their head and shit. These are
Humans are squishy.
humans are squishy. They did look like they had some armor, like some gear,
are
leathers,
squishy under the
some
armor.
studded shit. It
Hmm.
dealable, but it's so rare you guys kill humans.
Yeah.
They have so
wow,
many good
Yeah.
bits.
We get to fight
You guys,
people. Tatter in the back. We get to
Yeah.
fight people.
Uh,
We get to fight people.
he sounds
I mean, we just fought a bunch of people.
Those were not people. Those were orcs.
filial. He sounds.
Whoa.
These are
Here.
people.
Tatter,
Tatter
Tatter, Jesus.
What?
It,
These are
wants
people.
bodies.
These are people. Squamish has never eaten a people.
I'm looking through my spells to see what kind of grenade I want to throw in that room right now. It's about to happen. Fuck initiative. Filial is about to take the initiative.
Seize the bull
Yeah,
by the
he is
horn.
seizing. Yeah, because this is happening after that
Carpe, fuck 'em.
half dragon says, "Don't pretend you didn't see me.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight." So, all of them except for one of the flunkies,
Mhm.
the half dragon and 3 of the flunkies,
Yeah.
wisdom saves.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me.
No, sorry, charisma
Yeah.
saves.
Charisma save. I was gonna
Charisma
say.
That's
saves.
better. Yeah. That's better.
One thug.
High wisdom is
Ah,
easy.
Well, he got a
Ah,
3.
ah, ah. One
2
thug.
Got an 8. Not charismatic, these fuckers.
Yeah.
And he got an 11. So the thugs lose. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a red, isn't he? Charisma, not a strong suit. He got a 9.
Okay, so
Yeah, full fail.
whenever we get into initiative, they can all subtract a d4 from their attack rolls and saving throws.
God damn.
Hmm.
Jeez. Well, they're fairly pissed. The dragon is fairly pissed, and the thoughts and feelings of
And
the
and
thugs
that
really
was an
confused.
enchantment spell, so there was no indication that I cast.
Yeah, that just kind of happened.
It just happened.
I'd roll initiative. Might as well get into it. Why not?
Alright.
Why not?
Sure, why not? Might
That's a
as well.
14.
Ooh.
That's a 10.
Oh, God, that was almost a 1.
9.
18.
Hey, why do you get so good initiative rolls? Like consistently. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know, man. I don't fucking
Anyone
know.
want to trade? Anyone want to do anything at this
Hmm.
point?
Yeah, Caroline, what was yours, Phantom?
I got a 10.
What was your?
I'll trade with Caroline again.
Volunteer for tribute.
All right. What did you get?
14.
14. Okay.
There you go.
Mhm.
No, I was gonna. That's why I was asking. I'll give her mine.
Oh,
So
okay.
she can go first.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. I mean, if you want, but.
Nah, I mean
That's
you
why I was asking.
you take it. No.
Take it. All right.
I have a thing I wanted to do, but I want her to go first. So.
Okie
Yeah.
pokey.
Is Uzgosh also in the initiative?
Uzgosh is again holding up the rear, sort of in the back of everything. So he is not in the initiative at this moment. May change in time, but for the moment you're dealing with this situation. So it's going to be Caroline, Sam, Dragon, half dragon, Tatter, Filial, Thugs.
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 Okay. Bugs.
You don't know,
That's
incidentally,
delicious.
what wrong side of the bed this dragon got up on. But he is
We know what side of the bed he's going to sleep on.
he's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, you're able to track him a little bit better in the fucking room because he's
About
kind
to
of
find some of
puffing
those fucking
sparks
scales
a
in
little
my fucking body bag. Is what he's about to find.
Mm-hmm.
So, look at all those scales. Being on a living thing like some kind of asshole. Caroline, what would you like to
How
do?
fucking dare you wear those shiny scales on your own and not share? Just can't have that.
Can't have it.
Well-
Caroline.
Caroline does what she does best.
You know, Leroy!
Yep.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It works.
Oh,
I hope
I
I
mean-
don't break them up too much. I got a thing I want to do.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Boom and Blade on this.
Booming
fucking-
blade.
This is
Boom and
breaking
Blade.
the.
Boom that
When you
blade.
start a. What break?
Does a
when you-
19
when you do
hit?
That first break of a pool game.
It does.
That's
It
what
does.
Caroline's doing.
Alrighty. In that case, you said that you wanted to do a thing.
Yeah, I just don't like. It would be nice if they stayed all clumped together like that. But it's understandable if they can't be. It's all right. I'll figure the rest out.
No. Do I? No, there's no reason to. This is what. I can't do it yet. It would be so good to do this right now, but I can't. Because she doesn't know she can.
Yeah. So you boom. I
I
imagine
boom.
you're just pushing him straight back.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some. He's not. How much is it? 10?
Let's see.
15.
So that is a total of 9 bludgeoning
9 bludge. Okay.
and 3 thunder.
All right.
It's 12.
Awesome.
And I think
And
that's
he's
it.
pushed back, if I remember right.
Oh yes, just like
Yes,
that.
by 10
Straight
feet.
back. How much?
Stay right there.
10 feet.
10 feet. Yep, this way. You give him a little shove. He's not pleased about it, but he takes it pretty well. He's got a pretty nice longsword, and he really, really wants to poke you with it. However, Sam, you're up.
Yeah. So, just to be clear, the dragon and all the thugs have already lost a 1d4 on their next throw, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna cook their dice even further with Mind Sliver.
God damn it. Oh, jeez.
Stack that bitch. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
And that is for 12 damage
What?
on the dragon. Half dragon.
Oh, my God.
That was a perfect roll.
That was beautiful. What the hell?
was
I had
amazing.
plans. 12. And then how bad does that fuck him again? I'm trying to remember.
So now it's basically a 1d8. Well, two 1d4s. So it's like stacked.
Jeez. Jeez. All right. Okay. Well, Dragon doesn't seem pleased with how life is turning out. And who amongst us is? Who amongst us is? He's making a lot of noise, as angry dragon types tend to do. And you do have a moment because he Angie. It's when you see him reel back. I mean, you don't have to be an authority, but it's not hard to figure out what the fuck's going on. And just this white hot fire blows out of his maw. So, oh yeah, dragon.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they do. That's a thing. That's a thing.
Right.
Yeah, the fire and fuck.
They do
quick
that.
question.
I know they don't do it. It's not a thing. Apparently, I don't have to roll with it. It's just bullshit.
I was gonna ask, even if we're not being attacked, can we give a reaction to what happens?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Silvery Barb.
No, there's nothing to roll.
Yeah, no.
I didn't roll
okay.
it.
Yeah.
This is
Caroline
count-
has to do
This is a saving throw, right?
Yeah, she's got to do a saving throw. She's got to do a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
you can't
is a-
blame me for trying. Okay.
You can do
Silvery
it.
bulb on me would help me.
Yeah, there's degrees. If she fucks this throw, then you could do it. But
Okay.
you gotta make it.
Not even, because that would actually give me disadvantage.
Caroline, Dex, please.
Oh boy.
What are your best stats?
My dex is about as good as my intelligence. 17.
17. Ooh. That
Did
is.
I dodge it?
You dodge it. I'm
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
go ahead and just a quick little ooh. Yeah, ooh, that's cool. Again, having dodged out of that, you're glad you did. Would you like to know how much damage you could take from that?
How
10d10.
7d6.
Yeah,
76. Wow.
Dang.
that's
That's
is
a
a
little
lot.
ouchie.
That's a little ouchy.
That's a little ouchie. That's got some spice to it. Incidentally, though, I know it's a bit of an inopportune moment, but it is 10 o'clock, and I don't want to push people farther than they need to go. And the map will save things, so
Good.
we can come
Do
right
we
back
wanna-
to it when the time comes.
Do we want to stop here or finish this?
I mean, I'm fine with finishing this encounter if everyone else.
Yeah,
is
I'm good
fine
to
with
play
it. If
through.
not,
Yeah, but
Or at least finish the round.
well,
Yeah, we can at least try and finish something.
You want to try and finish this?
Go a little
Yeah.
bit further and see where you. I mean, you did. You are chopping into him pretty hard. Again, just sort of ambient. The half dragon, like, he's indignant. He's not just angry. He's that kind of haughty angry. He's not having a good time. Tatter, yeah, dragon breathe fire. Some bitch. You think you hear about it, but fuck, that happened.
Trying to. I knew what I wanted to do. I'll try that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, I need a 10-foot radius circle with him in the middle.
Oh,
And who does that get? Everybody?
Let me see what I can do. I don't know what you're casting, but I'm going to add skulls.
No, it's necrotic. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, no, oh shit, that's a cube. I only need a circle.
That's a square. That's a square.
Get a 10-footer.
10-foot radius with him centered. So
Yeah, that hits
Yeah, that's
fucking
everybody.
everyone.
I need
Oh, jeez.
everybody to roll a con save.
Con save.
Constitution saving
Oh,
throw
boy.
of 15.
8 for dragon. Fuck.
Oh no.
What was it? 18 check? Or
15
15?
check.
15. One Thug A got a 15. Thug B 18. What the hell?
Damn.
Why are the thugs fine?
Well,
What?
The dragon's my focus anyway, so that works. I consider
Thug
just attacking the
T,
dragon, but it's
15?
alright.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Are they all gonna clear? There ain't no way.
So,
Okay, Thug D
so-
gets hit too.
Wait. So what had happened was
Yeah.
there's this spell called Wither and Bloom, and it's an area of damage.
Okay.
Each creature of your choice makes a con saving throw. They'll take 3d6. I got to roll on a failed save, but half as much on a successful.
Still getting
So
hurt.
let's roll 3d6. They're still taking damage.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. They take 8 damage. That sucked. So, and then 4 for the ones who saved. So they all take a little bit of something. That
Hey, hits
sucks.
everyone. It happens. It
Yeah.
happens. It's okay.
Rolled 2 1s. It's awful. This is why I don't do fucking spells. That makes me roll things.
Says the sorcerer. That makes
I
me
do
roll.
spells that
things.
don't make me roll things. Like, here's some damage. Enjoy. This is what happens when I branch out. This is why I'm bored.
Try and do things that aren't complete bullshit.
You should get some dice from LibrisArcana.com.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Home of
That's what you should do.
the dice subscription.
Not that I
Rolling
can't
with
roll them in
style
the
really helps.
Do I roll them at home or roll them in the game?
Just roll them
Yes.
in front of you and
Roll
tell
it
us what
just-
you roll.
Just for luck. Just for luck.
I should. I should.
I have a question just for a moment because I don't know.
Mm.
Toll the Dead is an individual target, correct?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one creature. That's what I thought. Because if not, you could have done the funniest thing.
No, it specifically says target one creature.
That would be
Yeah.
the funniest shit. Anyway, Filial. Tatter did the thing again. That's always fun to watch.
Filial is so. I'm just going to take one step forward. or let me make sure before I do that I even need to do that. No, I fucking don't. So Filial is just gonna stand right where Filial was, and the dragon needs to make a con save.
The desk says he will gift a sub for a damage reroll.
On what?
Ooh.
For
I think
light
on
damage, I think.
Tatter's.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean,
roll it.
I
it's
mean,
good.
Roll it. I don't even give a
Alright,
shit. You think
let's see.
joke's on you?
Let's see. 2, 3. 11.
11. That will re-roll my
that's not
ass. I'm
crazy.
adding it. Fuck you.
Yeah, thanks for the gift
Wow.
subs,
Wow.
desk.
thanks for the gift subs, Desk.
I don't give a shit.
Yay!
So,
Thank you, Mr.
hang on.
Desk.
I will need a moment in just a second, but anyway, because I
Wow,
am
man,
Dragon
actually-
takes
I'm gonna
11
work
damage.
this
I
in.
like that. That's a little bit better.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Incidentally,
that,
this
you
didn't
dragon.
negate the previous damage
No.
because I feel like it. It's okay. So we'll get to things in just a moment. But before we finish with your stuff, Filial, again, Tatter is many things. Someone who's a bit of a perfectionist
It's many
And-
things.
is many things. Perfectionist, very fucking hard on herself, a little bit internally conflicted. And it's just this huffy, foot stamping tantrum of that should have fucking hit harder. That should have hit harder, you son
What
of
the
a
fuck was
just,
that, mate?
just fussing. Being angry next to Philly was really supposed to concentrate on doing something. And
And Tatter used her fourth wall feet.
Yeah.
just angry. And
Fucking.
there's something in her fussing and raging. Magic is a little bit different for everybody. For a moment, Tatter, maybe just being angry. Just stuff that happens. Like when you get real angry and you throw a ball of socks 30 feet and hit your sibling in the eye. Couldn't do it if you intended to. Ever. But you managed to whip it down a hole over a sibling, over a parent, and lodge it in their glasses. Fuck you, James. Anyway.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it if you meant to.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's just... Everyone's just having a moment. But in the same way, sometimes you can just kind of do magic. Things can happen. Tatter, in a moment of absolute huffiness and rage, there's a breach. There's a thing that happens. For a moment, the energies of blight and bloom that have decayed and passed on, we're into a different turn, reemerge violently. It's a little bit worse in a way. Because there's some decay, there's some withering. What happens is for a few brief flickers of second, necromantic energies, these black swirling stuff, lance out into the beings here and then leave with whatever was there. There's just holes, there's gaps. It is a devastating piece. Filial is in the middle of fucking doing something and sees that happen going, I'm pretty sure that wasn't me. Let me make a con save. Back on. Just having this moment of, I'm having a time, but I don't think that was me. Con save of a 19. Oh, no, it's not 19. Wait, it lasts until, is it end of the round or end of turn?
I think it's end of the round.
Is
Yeah.
What are you
It's
talking
just
about?
pulse
Bane?
pack.
Is his stacked up bullshit,
Oh, mine is as long as I maintain concentration.
which I imagine that, well, can you?
Yeah.
I think
And
you-
Mind Sliver is at the end of the round.
Yeah,
So yeah,
my-
it's still a minus.
This spell is not a concentration spell, so
Okay,
it doesn't break
okay.
my concentration.
So that would be a.
So 2 1d4.
Okay, yep. Because he didn't have to roll anything, so I think it's still sort of hanging in the ether. So no, he
Yep.
does beef it. He does miss his con save. God damn it!
Mhm.
Really, he just failed it?
Got his ass.
Yeah, he got a 19, but he's got a negative. He's got a negative. Well, hang on. Wait, it's a die roll, right? Hang on. I have to know. I have to know if I get one. I want to know.
If you're granted one piece of joy.
One goddamn roll. No, he got a 13. Never mind.
Ha
That saves.
Angry Tatter casts something without intending
that-
to, and just
that
looks at your
saved.
hands and says, "Oh my
Oh,
god!"
did it? I
think
thought it was a
did magic."
15.
It's a 13.
It's a 13. Son of a bitch. I got one. Oh
Got
my god.
Yeah, that barely saved.
Barely saved. He's not having a
Barely.
good time. Not having a good time.
He would
worry,
definitely. That was blindness.
Ooh,
that was blindness.
he
He would
there's
not
some
be having
real
a good
kind of
time.
tearing at his face and shit. He didn't like any of that shit. Maybe it got spoiled on whatever the fuck all that shit was. Something happened there. They didn't like it. I mean, that's fine, but you've had a lot of weird shit happen. You don't think that was you. But Thug.
Tatter in the background whispers,
Thug life.
Bada bing bum. Coming in hot. He's gonna squish a kitty. I mean, he's gonna try.
You gotta squish that cat.
He's gonna squish that kid.
You gotta crush that pussy, yeah.
Multi-attack.
Look, I technically said the same thing, all right?
Yeah.
"Yeah, you did."
There's a difference between squishing and smashing.
Well, he's got a mace, so
Smash.
That's smashing.
swings
Smash
for
or
a
pass. He
14,
goes smash.
which is nothing. And a 16. No, he doesn't. A 10 and a 12. Never mind. Whiffing. Just whiffing.
He just like bangs against Caroline's chest
He's
plate
trying,
and
it's
goes
just-
fuck all.
Something's fucked up, man. Something's fucky. Thug B. Moving in. Gonna try his best. $10.
Yep.
And 6. Just they're functionally using harsh language at this point.
Yeah.
Next turn they're gonna fuck you up, but Thug C, realizing that the back row might be more dangerous than the front, it does happen. Man's got a heavy crossbow and willing to make something happen. Never mind. You got an 8. Sam, crossbow coming in your direction. It was alarming, but they are kind of trying to screen the draggy. Sam, don't know what you did to people today, but more crossbow.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got a 1. It's fine. It's a modified one, so no real fun bits, but
Mhm.
So do we want to go through the whole combat, or do you just want to step on the round? What do you want to do? Just making sure, because I heard a yawn. I did.
Do we want to continue?
I'm fine with it, but it's up to Phantom. I know.
Yeah, it's really.
You have your.
And if you gotta go, that's fine.
If we can do one more round, I think.
One more round, okay.
Okay.
Clock's ticking.
Yeah.
Sonic drowning music.
Assuming it took 15 minutes, it'll take 15 minutes like it did last time.
There we go.
One more round.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Considering how things are going.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Let's do it.
I knew someone who had the Sonic drowning music as a fucking ringtone. I'm like, why are you a serial killer? Anyway.
Now I want
Caroline,
to
your
do
turn.
that. Fuck.
Caroline, your call. What'd you
Okay. I have a lot of things I want to do, but Caroline doesn't know how to do them yet.
do? That's a problem. Just gotta
And that, by the way, that's not a matter of leveling. It's a matter of she literally doesn't know she
No,
can
she's
do
a
this
derp,
right now.
but she's
Yeah.
a sweet derp, and we love her. So,
Yeah. She gonna go ahead and do what she do best.
Go.
Boomin' Blade.
Booming blade.
Boom that blade.
17. I would like to hit the one that I think that's Thug A. Yeah, Thug A.
Okay, right in front of you. Yep.
Okay,
That
17.
does hit. By the by.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
So let's see. Boom. So that is
Ow.
10 bludge. And spells Boom and Blade. 5 thunder.
Feel the thunder.
And pushing 10 feet towards the dragon. Yep.
He just kind of moves. It's like, what the fuck? Get off me. I don't know what she hit me.
Do I want to use a smite?
Bumper thugs. Up to you.
You know what?
That's a yes.
No, I don't. I don't want to.
No.
I'm not gonna waste it on a thug. I'm sorry.
There it is. Samael. Unless you're doing
All right. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Mind Sliver again on the dragon. I gotta stack that bitch. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
I gotta keep it
Yep.
going. That will be my action.
It's when everybody casts that on that one dude for the entire round. Everyone just cast Mind Sliver on him. It was fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
7 damage. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Caroline.
Ooh.
Oh my.
if
Sam
this
Blow.
survives one more round, I think. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be some bad news. It's gonna be some bad news. And Draggy, he's not. He's angry. This man is very angry.
Yeah.
He comes for Caroline by virtue of her effing being there. And he's got a nice long sword. He'd like to introduce you.
Let's see. I don't think. No, he didn't. Okay, no.
Yeah, no, there was a turn. He got past your boom. Oh
Yeah.
my fuck!
What? What?
Oh no.
What?
Did you roll another fucking 20?
No, I did not.
Did you roll a 1? Did you roll a 1?
He rolled a 1 on a fucking. So okay, we'll get to it. Give me a second. Because it's a multi-attack. He gets a couple swings. I have to know if he gets anything. God damn. So. Caroline.
Yes.
Dragon comes for you. You become conscious of a couple of things. Again, she's not the sharpest in the entire world. It does happen. But she is cunning and understands when things are going bad. This dragon comes in hot and angry. And it's as he reels up this blade, you become conscious of there's something going on. Might be him, might be the sword, but you're pretty sure this is going to hurt like shit. You kind of get a feel for these things, but it's like, this could be a goddamn problem. It's as he goes to reel up, because he comes in this hard swing, a thing happens. For a moment, it's coming at you, and then it's black. You think something's happened for a moment. Someone cast something, someone did something. It's neither. For the rest of everybody, for a moment, don't know how, don't know where, a massive black thing, doggish, it has doggish limbs, surges out of nowhere and more or less eats the arm of this dragon. Now, it doesn't take it off, but it's just kind of like the mouth goes at it. But for a minute or two, it's in there, and he's basically being dog attacked. Eventually, he manages to reel it off and smashes this thing away, and it kind of twists off and lands remarkably gracefully for members of the canid species. And you swear, Caroline, because you know pain now, in many ways. Pain looks at you for a moment, and you swear in that shadowy face. It's just this look of, don't screw around. Take it seriously, and just kind of trots into shadow, doing 6 damage to the dragon, and fucking up his attack really bad. He does manage to come back on the riposte, but he gets an 11, and it doesn't fucking matter. This combat's fucky. Tatter. Caroline is having a second, just a moment. Tatter. That was interesting. Task at hand, but still interesting.
That's a thing that happened.
Yeah. Wasn't a shade. Could tell that at a glance. That's not a shade or a shadow. Looks like it, but it's not. It's way too dense. They tend not to leave bite marks. Anyway, how would you like to address the problem?
That's a real good dog.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I don't know. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
Something necromantic, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just thinking about it. Trying to figure out something I hadn't done yet. Something I wanted to try.
Just
Something silly.
shopping. I don't know what to fool you with.
Right? We'll see if the dragon can wisdom saving throw 15.
That is interesting. Whiz. This is the dragon, right? Oh shit.
It'd be really sad if he makes it, but it's okay. That's fine.
11.
Hey, so
That'll be a no. Survey says no.
No.
he's humanoid?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. A spectral crown appears above his head, and
goddamn!
Shit.
Just roll the damage.
Tatter has cast Crown of Madness successfully.
Oh god damn. Well, this combat's over. It's been fun. Yeah, wrapping this up.
Yeah, he won't be hitting anybody.
No.
Anytime
Does that do
soon.
damage, or is it just puts him
No,
around
it's
the
a
bed? I can't
charm.
remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it did damage or not.
It must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or no creatures within reach. The target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on itself as on a success.
There is a fun light coming out of his eyes now. Seems to have chilled out some. Not a lot, but some. Filial. You've seen that shit happen before. The dragon is no longer a problem.
I know that spell.
I just want everybody here to know that that's my friend now.
Until he's not.
That's our dragon friend for the time being.
And I'll kind of lean back and free action, look at the thugs. You can run now.
Yep.
It's in the back. Your poor orc.
I was gonna
Just has
say
a
our orc
moment
has made some good friends.
where he feels a feel.
He is now witnessing what
He's
we
not
did
sure.
to his friends.
Like, he's not sure how to feel about all this, but he is sure he made the right decision.
Dragon has a very nice crown over his head too. Like it is an obvious.
Is there a save on that? I can't remember.
It was the wisdom was saving 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's what that was.
With the fog.
So,
I just won't be hitting anybody until after the end of his
Bug A,
turn.
19. Son of a bitch. Thug B 2.
What did they do?
This is the save on the or no, I'm thinking wrong.
no, it's just
No,
on the
that's-
So I just used my free action to
I'm-
tell him, hey, you can run now.
Yeah, that's right. It just
And then
which should be reasonable.
Thug B.
Yeah.
Is Thug B engaged with Caroline? Are they?
I
yeah.
believe that they are. Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Does a
Didn't even take
16 hit?
Ooh. Oh my god, did you hit some
Should.
Hang on.
On a regular people?
Yes. Yes.
All
What are
right.
you talking
So
about?
Thug. That would be so fun if that was Eldritch Blast, but it's not. Thug B.
Yeah.
A rusted, flaking gauntlet manifests around Thug B's neck. Right here.
Ooh.
And-
Babby.
And starts squeezing.
Yes.
That is 11. Let me see if there's any flavor to that damage. Necrotic. It's necrotic. 11 necrotic damage.
Ooh. That
Ooh.
Thug B is straight not having a good time.
And I don't foresee this happening, but also Thug B cannot regain hit points.
Yeah. That's gonna be a problem.
Death has become a little bit more inevitable for him.
Jeez.
Yeah, not that it matters.
There's some situations.
But again, if there's space for it, because bonus action, because I'm not using a bonus action. I'll look around at the room again. I'll hold my hand up like I'm like Darth Vadering his neck.
Just
and I'll look around at Thug A, C, and D and say, "You can run now."
It's. Hang on, I have to know. Because they don't really have morale systems in D&D, and that's a fucking crime.
I kind of do, kind of.
They kind of do, but not really.
Not really.
Nah.
Not really.
I should.
I think that the most they have is like how this enemy behaves in combat, but that's about it.
It's you see them think. It's the fact that the boss, because that's obviously what he is, appears to be both, like, he's still pissed off, but he appears to also be mumbling, drooling, and his eyes are pointing different directions. And he's also not facing the pretty kitty.
Oh yeah, no, he's.
This could be bad.
He's going to hit one of them on his next turn.
Yeah.
Just keep going this way behind us. Keep going the way you were heading. He won't stand in your way if you want to go.
Thug A believes you not at all. Not in the slightest. And fucking legs.
Fair.
I mean legs.
Yeah.
Just nope. Effing nope. He's not having anymore. Thank you very much. I'll take the bill. And cool. Thug B similarly seems very concerned. Doesn't necessarily trust you, but does go to leg. Tatter.
Do I want to use my reaction?
I'd say, well, either of you. Either you or the red dragon, or the half dragon, would likely trigger an attack of opportunity because he's disengaging, because he's scared.
I won't.
Yeah, right. We'll give the dragon to actually fucking hit something.
I mean, hey, it should kind of say something that we're allowing Thug B to leave.
Yeah. Thug B tries. The red dragon, again, having a little bit of problem with friend or foe, effing destroys him. You're not even sure he necessarily knew what the hell he did. It's just something moved, and he just... I mean, longsword, stem to stern. That's a problem.
That's my dragon.
That's
my dragon. My dragon. My dragon friend.
D and C.
Thank you, dragon friend.
D and C look at each other, and you can see him just run the numbers, be like, he probably won't get another attack of opportunity. Yeah, let's fucking go. And like, that's just not having. Meanwhile, dragon just all fucked up. I think we'll call it for the moment. You can process the dragon at the end because it's funny. What to do?
Process the dragon.
Meat grinder time.
What to do with a maddened process?
So,
atrocity. Observably not the good guy. That's wild. But yes, ran a little long, but we do appreciate you hanging out with us. I'll even make it worth the while. Level up.
yeah, baby!
I'm gonna fucking say, like, we have gone.
Come on!
We've
Revolt.
Knock,
We've gone like 10
you don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
seconds
I am excited
Yellow!
because now I get to
Excited.
do something.
This is when like stuff starts getting neat. This is when like this little stretch of levels, neat shit starts happening. So have that to look forward to. Even more shenanigans if that's possible.
Should I go
I'm
paladin
particularly
for that
excited
extra
for this
attack?
level up.
Or should I go for soul?
Ooh, intrigue. What will they do with their newfound abilities? You know, what new friends will they terrorize into friendship? It's like being bullied into liking someone. I've already got an oracle.
Will Sam fuck that orc?
Find out next time.
Find out next time. Was the orc misidentifying things, or are there effing mind flayers in the next bit? What else is waiting?
No.
At 6th level, Tatter gets to animate dead. Will she?
Oh.
And how much?
The will she is a fake question. It's not.
How much will she?
The answer is yes.
I am not saying that she could make some kind of shambling Frankensteinian abomination using various bits in the body bag. I will say it would be funny.
We could go back to that Falst room.
Just get bits. Just
Yeah.
bits.
The ogre, but put manticore wings on him.
Yep.
There's a meme from Veggie Tales, and it's just the caption: "The things you have done has made God very angry." How many crimes against nature can one commit in, by round? It's a question. All kinds of fun stuff.
Several.
What happens if someone fucks up a roll again and Payne decides to take a little nibble? How good a boy is he? Are there other good boys lying in wait? It's possible.
Very possible.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Yeah.
All kinds of good stuff. What the hell happened to make the spell go again, besides nepotism and wanting subs? Because the secret of the Dark World is the actual Eldritch Abomination. The horror upon horrors is chat. That's what it is. Y'all. Y'all are the ones. Tatter's bullshit, the ones who fucked up the planet and whatever, and were the big bad evil guy from the previous campaign. Chat is sitting there in the thrones of the dark gods, going, you know what would be funny?
We will do things for money. Give
Yes.
us money and find out.
Yes.
We will do things for money.
Yes. That's how it works.
We will be whores for you. If it's hilarious.
Wait, hang on. This is getting out of
I'm
control.
a whore in general. Like, come on, let's go.
It's funny, yeah.
I just like buying plastic.
It's funny. You
I
can
don't know.
pay us
I
to
would
do
like
things.
money. If you send me money, I'll probably just either use it to get groceries, bills, or if there's a lot of it, I might buy a piece of plastic.
Squiddies?
Squiddy!
Squiddies figurine
Squiddy!
from Temu? Squiddies from
Possible.
Temu? That's
Possible.
a thing.
We appreciate you all very much for hanging out with us. We had a lot of fun. That was wild.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
That was the most fun session I think we've had
That
so
was
far.
mental.
Yeah, that was
That
quite
got
fun.
weird. That was great.
3
lots of
fucking
bullshit to see
failed
about.
crits.
It's the amount of
That was-
shit bullshit.
So many 20s and so many ones.
There was so bad. Come hang out for more. This is not me doing it. It's funnier when it's right. But please come hang out with us. We very much appreciate you. Get some dice. Donate shit. Buy shit. Do something. Give us money. I'd like money.
Give us money.
Make us fan art.
Make us
Yes.
fan art.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Make
We
us
will
fan
I
art.
love the
That's
fan
on you.
art more than
I
We
would-
want more than
I-
anything else. Is I want
Really,
fucking fan art.
honestly, I just want to see an orc just surrounded by blood and gore, looking nervous. Like, just,
Filial file his
Bacon.
nails against the wall. Like, you can run now.
just filial
can
file
run.
his nails against the wall or something like that, and just like
Tatter with her back to the camera, but in front of her is the open flayed corpse of a fucking manticore, but she's doing this.
Yes.
Sam just pulling a conquest with like
Yeah.
a bloody.
Yeah.
So I just
Please
like
do
filial,
that. Someone please do
That
that.
would be
I
dope.
man.
want that.
filial shit, found in the nails, just kind of hanging out. You guys can run. Meanwhile, a very close up, blurry thing of fucking Caroline field goaling an orc across the room. Just
Yes.
like a blur shot.
I want to see something like Caroline just doing that whole thing with the Ulk, but onto the Manticore.
Yeah.
Just
like
giving the
one panel Manticore, next panel gory Manticore.
But behind him, it's like the shadow cutout that's not dirty on but the wall, but except like the silhouette.
Just like with a paint.
Where around him is got dirty too, but there's like a Manticore shape.
Just a Manticore shape.
Yeah.
just Caroline giving the Manticore a cherry shower.
I'll wrap the official stream and then I'll bring it right back, and we can anybody who's hanging out, we can do our level up stuff
We'll hang out
and talk about fan art and stuff.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye.
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 Later.
Bye.